Welcome to Ego Death, in which we kill egos. There's like one session left until the ego dies.
No, we're in
Hey.
session 13.
Oh yeah, wait. This is the session where the ego will die. Holy
Well, us
shit!
missing yesterday's session, that was the death.
True. Hey, your ego has died, everybody. Please
It got
applaud.
better.
If I had a clapping soundboard effect, you'd hear it.
I just slammed against my desk a lot.
That one comes with the base Discord sounds, actually.
Yeah, it's
I
like a
forgot.
golf clap, though. It's a golf clap, though. We need like a really loud, obnoxious clapping.
Well, then add one.
Maybe I will.
Maybe you will.
Anyway, so we have Alice in Wonderland played by
Eldar, not in Wonderland yet.
True. We have Carmen from a hit game, Library of Ruina, played by
Hello, my name is D, because I had to change my name again due to issues.
we have Ruby Rose, played by
That was the last one I did, toothbrush. Fuck it, I'm toothbrush again.
Yeah. And we have the one character without a solid literary or fictional inspiration.
Well, it started from Blake, but
I just
I'm
call you
lobotomy.
Blake. And we have Blake
I'm
Belladonna
lobotomy
played
doctor.
by.
I'm lobotomy
True.
doctor. Call me Lobo.
True, so true. Anybody want to
Nick
go over what happened last
currently-
time?
Well, we took a trip to Carolus. We talked to a fishmonger who said that they had seen Lucy and told us the location. It was like a fish and chip shop or something. And so we're going there. Also, we did a bunch of violence, but that always happens.
Yeah, we fought some shit guys because,
They wanted to make sure that we wouldn't die, I guess.
The bond of the
that's simple.
cruise nices.
Yeah.
Also, they offered to be mentors, so that's nice.
Yeah, that's a bit nice.
Von Bond de la Cruz Nice Vice Capitan Alejandro.
That's a long name.
You can just call him the Vice Capitan Alejandro. Or just the De La Cruz Nice.
Okay.
John Cruz Nice.
That's too long, I'm calling him Ishmael.
How did I already come back to a Moby Dick bit?
Y'all motherfuckers when you introduce a Abaddon to Alejandro.
We've talked about... They would probably hit it off pretty well.
Fair enough. So, yep, you took a trip to Carolus, fought some gangsters. Shit is happening. You got told by a local fishmonger information that he saw Lucy. Well, he doesn't know who Lucy was, but he said that basically he saw her dealing with some people from down near a back alley near a place he was eating at. And we'll go over this in more detail when we get into the thing. So, are you ready to begin?
Yep.
You mind, I'll be going in and out of scene a bit to give myself some coffee, so that's warning, but otherwise. Oh, I'm ready to begin.
I am ready to play.
We shall begin with a little bit of a cutscene. Let me just pull up my script. Ahem. So, here we go, the white map. Ahem. Back in Makoto, very close to home, the sanctity of a back alley abandoned shop, a comfortable distance away from the dorms, is violated. The dark area filled with the sounds of chewing and cutting. Splayed across the floor was the carcass of a dorm security guard, mildly twitching as his clothes had been peeled back to allow for easier consumption. Like a wolf that hadn't been fed in months, Caramel was on top of him, whipping into his flesh with hand and teeth, and consuming with the occasional kitten-like happy grunt at the meal. Jan leaned against the nearby wall. Jan the Emerald Edge, of course. Yawning as he checked his watch. Would have been nice to have portals during my gangster days. This was much more convenient than casing the place for a guard. And the young lady across replies, would have been yet more convenient if they were there. Could have just bombed the dorms. Easy there. Sledgehammer isn't meant for a scalpel's job. Jan pushes off of the wall, stretching slightly. There's no way we could get within 100-foot range of that place with all the stuff going on anyways. Going to the boss lady, they're even doing traffic stops on ego users to check the Absolvers recently. Part of why she teleported us in like this. You're probably right. It's not personal enough anyways. I've been in this life for 21 years. I think I might know what I'm doing. Don't know too much on the business of revenge though. That's your forte. Jan and Core Queenie, they share a light chuckle, while Ursula looks towards Caramel. Carnivore. What's the progress? Caramel about finishes up eating, licking her lips as she pulls back. Covered in blood, viscera, and a tangy based mustard barbecue sauce whose closest equivalent in the real world would be South Carolina barbecue sauce. She pulls up the man's arm, salt and peppering it before pouring more barbecue sauce on it and taking one last bite. Jeez, this guy should take better care of himself. He eats like microwave pulled pork. Not bad, but chewy and not flavorful. There's even an aftertaste of cigarette. Yucky. Gotta cover up with barbecue. Jan replies, I questionably appreciate the flavor profiles, but Attila was asking about progress. The whole reason for your consumption. Oh, well, I can see it. Yeah, oh, wow. Oh, that girl has a maid outfit. That is so cool, and that doesn't match the descriptors. Oh, sorry. It's just there are so many security cams this guy is watching. All the Absolvers look so cool. Like, seriously, also awesome sauce. And I just consumed awesome sauce, even so you know it's true. Core Queen replies, Cook, do the camera feeds have sound? I'm not sure. Here. Caramel's red eye flashes for a moment as a figure steps out of the shadows. They resemble the security guard lying on the floor, but dressed in a white sous chef outfit. The disposition seems much more quiet and cold. Jan comments, bloody chef perfection can do that? Yeah, and they're like my buddy, but I don't really have one of a kind though. Hey friend! The guard looks towards Cook. Audio microphones are not implemented on indoor cameras for privacy reasons. Okay, well, the guard once again cuts her off, as if reading her mind. Audio on hallway microphones, however, captured the discussion by the related parties, Chef. One among them was talking about a trip to the nation known as Careless, across the channel. Jan kind of scoffs a little bit impressed as he goes, nifty trick. Oh, okay. Well, thanks a million. That's super helpful. You're dismissed, cadet. Camera feigned a salute with a giggle as the sous chef once again stepped into the shadows and disappeared. Core comments on the situation, saying, So they're on a trip to Careless then. What do you think they're doing? Might be looking for the boss lady. They didn't leave each other on amicable terms anyways. Going out of their way to search for her. Very headstrong then to immediately go off on such a quest. Well, they obviously know some details. It's Jan now talking. But They obviously know some details we don't. If my knowledge serves me, it should probably end up somewhere in Funkstep County. Nice place, for the most part. Smells a bit much too much like the sea for me. Cor, you familiar with Careless? Not particularly. My mother brought me there on a business trip once before everything. Saw the corporate side of things then. Not particularly. More the sterile side. Labs and equipment are not boardrooms. I remember it being very dingy. Well, the entire country is a dirty kitchen, yeah. Oh, my mom took me there once. Mom and Dad, and they told me all about how they were going to show me where it all started and our origins, and so we went on this cool trip, and we saw these ruins, and they told me about this guy named Vrexton and his plans and vitriolity, and boom, how there was a big fight, and Jen cuts her off saying, the Vrexton conflict, yeah. I remember you saying your parents were part of the butchery cult. Kinda. Well, their parents were a part of it, and then there were two, and then they made meals with vitriolity and stuff, and tried to cultivate like a super good human form, like it was like even above human, so good or something. And then they were really happy that I came out, even if I'm not. Apparently, I've had my teeth and stuff since birth, and now my appetite and taste buds and stuff are because of Rexton and stuff. So I like to call him Uncle Recky as a thank you. Cole raises an eyebrow, kind of thinking on it before replying. A thank you for your abnormalities? Well, I always said that being unique is a cool and good thing. And it's not bad, I just don't like hurting people who don't deserve it. Otherwise, it's cool whenever I smile, and I see other people smiles too. And I'm super different because I have shark teeth, like a fish. Cole replies, that's an interesting outlook, Cook. But also, she looks towards Jan. Should we tell the mill about what we found out? Jan is silent for a moment, taking a long drag off his cigarette before tossing to the floor. She doesn't need to know right now. AIM teams are meant to be an edgy Absolver knockoffs or whatever. Those guys usually pursue things on their own. Hell, look at our quarries. We can take care of business without needing to tell about every step, breath, and defecation. You're right. I'm not interested in politics. I don't want to be treated like some scout either. What if she just uses us to get that info and sends other people after that bitch? But she promised you guys cool stuff too, didn't she? How could she give us that if the mocks are dead? Not the right way to frame it, but you're right in a sense. Jan walked up towards Caramel. About all I know about Lucy is that she has her fingers deep in the underworld and no seats to back her. That's why I signed up. But I'm not sure if I can trust her to not keep me, or, well, us, on a lead forever. She's a careless gangster, and I know from experience that, well, there's a lot of fluctuation in politicking. We know a job, let's get it done. And she wake up to some nice notification that the Absolver Corps could be building 4 coffins because we completed our job. But what if we make her mad? Caramel said, genuinely sounding very concerned. Hey, Caramel, relax. Jan said, placing his hand on his shoulder. She just said to gather info here in addition to our main goal. Hey, your ability and the security. If she asks, you're just taking initiative and following a lead. She trusted us, she trusted you to get intel, and you did with flying colors. He leans down closer to whisper in her ear.
Did Clank go out for anyone else?
Yeah, I'm not hearing him.
I'm back, sorry, apparently. Ahem. So, what I said last was, she trusted us, she trusted you to get intel, and you did with flying colors. He didn't stand closer to her to whisper in the ear. And worst case scenario, I'll take all the blame for it. he said with a chuckle and a soft smile. Something none of them had prior seen from him. Well, if you're sure, I trust your stealing tradition, Jan. Jan. Plus this means boat trip! Jan chuckled at being called Jan, stepping back. Well, I think this settles it. Let's take a trip. With that, the scene shall end. As I get on different music.
Clegg, did you go out again?
No, I said I'm going on the right music while we're changing scene.
Okay.
I'm just going to put name tags on everybody so you can very quickly identify them. So Jan, the Emerald Edge, Caramel Cook, Ursula Receiver, and Core Queenie down there. Again, placeholder image. The artist I was commissioning basically had some IRL stuff go down, and so they had to postpone my commission for a while. So she's not gonna have an image for the foreseeable future.
That's fair. As far as identifiers go, you know.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Like, how long of a do you have to wait for the commission now, or?
Yeah, I I'm going to see if I should just retract the commission because for the foreseeable future they're not gonna be able to do it because and then
that's
the
what's
commission's on
happening with
hold.
Lucy too, right?
Yeah, same thing with Lucy as well.
She's not actually shadowed in universe, I think.
She was shadowed for the first few appearances, but she shouldn't be anymore.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought Lucy's token was what Clank's PFP currently is.
Oh, like
Tem to Yoshu?
yeah, it's like the toe girl.
Either way. So, with the ending of that cutscene, real quick, so you were told by the person that while he was taking a smoke after eating Sally Mae's fried fish and knife throwing, he saw some shady individuals dealing with somebody in a black ball gown down in a nearby alleyway.
And if I remember, the outfit for the shady individuals, I think who I know who Genghis is.
And then this somehow led to him giving her his business cards.
Well, no, he said prior, I saw a customer of mine, strange customer of mine, dealing. That's why he took note of it because she was a customer of his already.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh, let's see. So, did we get directions to the shop? Oh, okay. Just blocked.
This
I
isn't.
would-
By the way, this isn't the shop that he was talking about. That's just the place he was eating at.
Right.
So is it across the way or something?
Yeah, it's just 2 left turns.
Presumably,
Right turns.
he said down the alley, so like this way.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna let someone else drive. I'm clearly not fit for this.
Let's see.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can all control the token.
Oh yeah, what's like red building called here?
Hold on. The Black Lotus Tea House.
Oh, they definitely poison people.
That's just the immediate assumption.
Am I wrong?
I mean,
It's a very efficient place. You know, those guys poison people, pork them out back, turns them into meat.
But the meat is poisoned.
I mean,
Well,
all I
they
can
add
think
the
of like
antidote to the meat, like they do with the sharks, and they get the poison antidote from, and they get the poison from the sharks that don't have the antidote mixed in, and they get the antidote from the fish shop.
True, actually.
Black Lotus just makes me think of like Magic the Gathering, like that famous card.
Oh yeah, that one. Rare find.
The Acceleration card.
Alicia looks over at the rare find shop. Hey, if we've got time after this whole Lucy business, did you want to check out the rare find shop? There might be something interesting in there.
Ooh, sure. I wonder if they have any guns.
Probably like antiques. I don't actually know what they sell. It just caught my eye. But for now, we've got a mission.
Oh yeah.
Nix ends up buying the like fucking flintlock weapon that every FPS game has as a joke weapon.
Yeah.
No, she buys like the fucking bow and arrow.
And she
Every-
somehow
every
manages to make
FPS
Persephone fire it.
Every FPS game in like the 2000s and 2010s had to have a bow somewhere. It was just the law.
It's the power of stealth archers. After they were added in Skyrim, they just got everywhere.
True, actually.
It sure is helpful they labeled this building abandoned building, or else I wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah.
Can we investigate the abandoned building?
Does it actually have abandoned building on the side, or are we just assuming based on the?
You're just assuming, probably.
Because it would be funny if there's like a neon sign that says abandoned building.
Just like,
It's
just like how this has a neon sign saying this is
Yeah.
probably a Dazul'dan.
Well, it's like the heart attack grill. That one's.
I'm going to open a pharmaceutical place called the Quack Den.
okay. Funny thing is, you joke. I'm pretty sure I've been to a place like that.
Oh.
Oh,
It was
what's it do?
somewhere in like the Midwest. I can't fucking remember the name anymore. My dad got murked from it.
your dad got murked?
Merged.
Oh.
Merch?
I thought you said
March.
murked, like killed. I was like, what
Yeah,
the
I
fuck?
thought that's what he
No,
said
if I-
too.
No, I wouldn't actually probably be here if my dad was dead.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, we
so
probably should check out the abandoned
Continuing
building.
investigating the abandoned building?
As far as
Yep.
places that you could see someone doing a shady deal outside. Actually,
Yeah,
no,
like-
that makes the sight lines are not there.
Well, he said they were doing a deal out here, but just coming out
Oh.
of the alley, coming out of the alley.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, it might have been in there.
Fair enough. So you're going to investigate?
So,
Maybe we find nothing. If that happens, then
You enter into the area, which is kind of small, isolated, and quiet. Enter from down here, by the way.
Right.
There are 2 garage doors here, and a regular door here. You know, I have to say, even if Careless isn't the best place, being back here brings up back memories.
Are they good memories or bad ones?
Mixed bag. Like most countries, I have good memories and bad memories.
I get what you mean.
Like, for example, the roads in the Heavenly Kingdom of Catonia are pretty great. Everything else is kind of... Yeah.
What country did you say?
The Divine Kingdom of Catonia.
Is that Simlandic, I think? If I'm remembering the history right.
I remember this. That's a cult there. I don't know. I might be thinking of
Yeah, the
something else.
entire country is like based about a cult on of this girl named like Catonia. It's very fun.
Oh, okay.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Maybe that's what Lucy's doing.
Make
A
a
cool
cult?
personality, you think?
Oh, I mean,
kind of like a
she's
full
definitely
cult.
forming some sort of organization.
The organization, but certainly not the cult of all things.
What?
I mean, it looks like a gang, to be honest.
Come on, you gotta be a specific kind of person to get devil powers from an ego.
She has devil power. What?
He kind of.
I mean, she's got the whole contract, she calls them sinners.
I mean,
Alicia does know this, right?
to be honest,
She has called
Okay.
she has called people like my dear sinners, etc.
Right, and she's offered to make us contracted before, and
Yeah,
you know,
make you an
obviously we said
imp.
no, but
honestly, I think she's just a lawyer.
You would
it's-
be
All lawyers are
really-
Aurelius.
You just like you show up for like a court case in fucking the Absolver court, and she's just right there, and she's just like, nobody will ever believe you.
Honestly, the thought of DeMille as some type of lawyer is actually quite funny. I mean, it's the literal devil managing to basically actually defend or prosecute you. You're not winning that case in any amount.
yeah. Unless
You know, I
got-
think I remember someone on my dad's legal team wearing a black ball gown like that. This has no
By the
plot
way-
significance.
Yeah, by the way, is behind like a window or something? I can't tell because I know it's a different tile.
There's no window. There's just garage doors and a regular door.
Huh.
Oh,
Okay.
good doors over there.
All right.
Wonder what this
Thanks, why
place
do you always
was.
walk first into rooms?
Is it like a garage? Like a chop shop or something?
The door is locked with like a padlock and some chain. You want to try and break it open?
We should we knock to make sure there's nobody who's taken up residence here?
More than likely.
Alright. Knock knock.
Silence. You hear echoes reverberate on the inside.
Actually, sounds quite empty.
Oh, that's good enough for me. Let's go.
Okay. I shoot the
Breaking
law.
and entering. Breaking and entering.
Girls find out.
You break. I'm just gonna say, this would just be roll d20 each of you break. So I'm just gonna say you just break the door open, right? With whatever. Maybe Sophie blasts it off with a shotgun, using it for once. But you break open the door and you see
Still use the shotgun
inside.
plenty.
there are a lot of pig carcasses on the floor, hanging above, and they seem to be. As you step inside, right? Hold on. As you step inside, everybody first. They seem to be stuffed with ammo and guns, which is when suddenly you hear something real quick.
I hope it's not who I think it is.
You
Oh dear, here we go.
hear the clattering of. You hear what sound to be spurs as an individual enters behind you, and next you feel a gun pressed against your back. before suddenly you realize, oh wait a minute. Suddenly, as the voice speaks, you realize it's not who you was dreading it was. So you go, Nyx? It's an old, it's an old, like, you know, acquaintance of yours, Lasno Gunpowder, from the Winchester clan. Is that you?
I don't think this
Right.
I need to reset it.
You need to reset, buddy. I can see
Alright.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, no, I figured out how to fix it this time. It'll only take a single refresh, probably.
What? I don't know what you're doing around here, compadre. No,
okay.
you know how dangerous it is.
Oh, you know what they say. Life happens.
She starts to lower her. She starts to lower her gun. I heard about a big brawl between some people and Telekuznices in the Ace of the Horde, starting to spread. There's vague whispers that one of the members might be a former Winchester member.
Oh yeah. That was me.
That's not good. Look, I frankly speaking, I don't know what you're doing here. You know how dangerous it is, man. If you're here for too long, then people are going to take notice.
Oh, believe me, I knew that. Like this was kind of coming.
What are you looking for here, Nyx? They say, they do sound concerned for you.
Like, I think it's like another person like out for my life and by like hunting us, like me and the rest of my friends down.
Constantly calling for us, apparently.
So you're looking for them?
Yeah, a woman in like a black ball gown dress and a cane.
Look, I can't tell you too much, and honestly, I don't know too much either. This is just a place where we do some alms dealing out of. But I can probably point you in the direction of someone who does. In the Oriental Gardens, you'll know where inside them. There's a secret place that is home to an info broker known as the Dresdner. He knows just about everything, and even if you are from Winchester, he wouldn't sell you out like that.
Nice. That's always good to hear.
Yes.
Like secrecy and stuff.
The password is, they'll ask you if you heard it was going to rain, and you must reply and listen to me. I don't think it is, but there might be hail.
Alright.
Just
Alicia writes that down.
look, Nyx. It's not that I don't like seeing you again. You're my old friend of mine, but it's not safe for you here in Careless. So, and I'd hate to see you get shot to death. So, just take care of your business and get out of the country. Okay, compadre?
You're on it, like. Let's see. On it, Senorita.
She pats Nyx on the shoulder. She goes, I'm going to take my leave. Just don't be around here near nighttime or midnight. There's going to be a lot of Winchester clan members around here. We're going to be doing a deal. And it'll get bad if you're here.
Yeah, I don't want a firefight here. Not like with old friends and such.
I mean this with all the care in my heart, Nyx, that I can muster. I don't want to see you again here, in this country. They say, beginning to walk away. Spurs clacking.
So, history, I assume.
Yeah. I'm betting. Let's see. I imagine like she was part of the barrel. No, like not barrel, like stock.
Yeah, she's probably part of stock.
Yeah, the guys who like stock pack of the Winchas, the guys who deal with like ammunition. We didn't meet that often, but we usually. Sometimes we dealt with each other and we trusted properly, worked together sometimes.
Yeah. There's basically the smoke is drug smuggling and running, lock is dedicated to ammunition, and barrel is dedicated to actual guns. There's just the 3 packs: smoke, lock, and barrel.
Yep.
Nick,
Let's
did you
give her
manage to
name
get
was-
blacklisted from an entire fucking country?
That's be impressive, honestly.
I don't. Well, I don't think it's not blacklisted, is it? It's like your former it's like your former gang or whatever.
Yeah, it's like my formal gang that like
Yeah, I think the
you didn't
implication
think
is
it'd
that
be like
we're gonna kill her if she doesn't get out quick.
yeah. Like and it didn't think it'd be like Cherry. She like betrayed the gang, so like I don't know.
It's always gang politics within this sector, huh?
I mean like
Well, it's politics everywhere.
it's politics everywhere, but here it's always going to be a bit more brutal, deadly, unfair. Then again,
Yeah.
politics is always unfair.
firefights and gun wars.
Or physical, that's I think is what I meant. By the way, like, for the
Yeah.
purposes of I might do a bit roll, what would happen if a gun just went missing from here?
I'm not entirely sure there's guns here, so it's like
No, let's mention that the
Rock.
carcasses are like stuff
There's
with
mostly,
guns.
Yeah,
ammo.
there's mostly ammunition and guns, but I want you. But if you want to, go ahead. Wink,
Next
winky
kid-
face.
next could just give you a gun.
Yeah, but it's really funny to see what a luck roll would end up giving if I don't ask you for one.
Okay.
You're allowed to roll to try and grab a gun. Winky face.
Pray to God, am I allowed to say anything from 8th Circle gives me bonuses?
No.
Damn, okay.
A toy gun.
You pull out the Nerf Maverick.
Why are they storing this as that?
It does 0.25 damage.
How about that keeping this actually? I think I can modify it. At least
Make it
get
put, like,
modify it.
Make it shoot like fucking tax or whatever.
Ellie, I can get you a better
I
gun.
know. I know, I just wanted to see what was in storage. I'll ask you for one later.
Wait, your gun can
Alright.
like fire any ammo it's been loaded with before. Could you load it with one of those dart guns? Like,
I guess. I don't see like what the point is.
it'd be funny.
Also, non-lethal. Like, that is probably the best and most common non-lethal ammo you could get for one of those.
Why would you need
I mean, there's,
non-lethal
like-
ammo? You can just decide not to kill people.
Yeah, there's like blanks and such, Ellie.
Okay, wait. That Carbon was the one who talked there. Like,
Okay. There's blanks and such, Carm.
It's just a funny thought to me, as you said earlier.
yeah. I'm not talking about strategic value here. I just think it would be really funny to shoot someone with a dart from a real gun.
I guess.
The most dangerous Nerf battle ever conceived.
This was eventful. This was interesting.
Yeah.
So, do you have like anybody left in Corellius yourself, like Troll?
I can't think of anyone. Most of my friends are dead. Long dead.
Family?
Yeah.
Huh.
A graveyard
Okay.
upon a grave, yeah.
I'm all on my own, but you know, you get what you can. You get what you can. I don't like to
Aye.
dwell on it.
Aye, then.
Understandable.
And so you exit back onto the overworld map, with now a goal to go to the Oriental Gardens. Whatever those may be.
If I were to bet, Oriental Gardens are either...
Is that the big green bit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say
yeah,
big green building
I've
or for some
suspected.
reason in this section.
Oh, before we go, what's this building?
You can't see it, but you're on the back of it.
Oh, does this alley continue? Because it's not
No,
marked as continuing.
It ends.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to go through there anyway.
Honestly, I'm kind
Cool.
of curious what Rare finds is, but we might want to do that when we're not under pressure.
Yeah, no, that's what Alicia mentioned that earlier. We should check that out once we've got like some free time.
Ooh, chemicals.
Ah,
good place to like buy acid, like acid to break down bodies.
You don't use the bodies for other purposes?
Well, after we get the good stuff out.
You know what? That's good.
Alright.
Gardens be upon us.
You enter
Alright.
into the Oriental Gardens. It's a very mellow place. Full of, rock sculptures, glass, ponds here and there, some wooden architecture. It's very uncrowded. Not a lot of people are here at all. Eventually, though, you're wandering for a while. And eventually, it's kind of, you come to a clearing. It's yourself up here. And there are some of the few people you've actually seen in the garden sitting on the bench nearby.
Is this a nice garden or like?
It's fairly nice. It's fairly nice.
Oh wait.
So we're looking for an informant.
Let's see.
Something
Where
like
does-
that.
Where did last like say they were?
They said
Just
there'd
so
be
that
like
we
people.
know.
Yeah, they said there'd be like people, and like you'd have to ask them. They like ask a question with an answer to it.
Right.
Okay.
I did remember like that.
Then I think I like see them. They're probably just like out in daylight.
Bloody hell, my eyes just acting up again. Also known as, God damn it, the map needs to load for me again. God, fuck, gal. Just get you.
If you've got like
Glad,
a VPN
like-
or something, you might want to turn that off. That can usually help.
Turn off what?
If you've got like a VPN or something that can fuck with
I
Roll20,
don't.
I have no idea then. I'm out of ideas.
It's called I'm on a fucking extender, and that's probably causing something.
I'm glad the like reunion with my gang wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
I mean, it's a singular member of the gang who basically said you should probably get out of the country.
Yeah, but it's better than getting shut up. So
Yeah, no, that's. She could have been shot.
yeah.
Alright, who's approaching?
She keeps going between these guys till they ask her a question.
Pretty sure they're either the wrong guys or something.
Uh,
Yeah, they look people here, maybe. Hey, I'm just gonna hit refresh on my Roll20 real quick.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
So next,
What?
while you're standing there, one of them looks over towards you. He looks at his watch and he goes, "Hey, did you hear it was going to rain?"
if Nyx forgot the answer, Alicia like whispers it into her ear with an illusion.
I don't think it is, but there might be hail.
One of them nods, reaches into the coat and presses something. You hear. Suddenly, the water split, and a large metal platform appears.
That's
Chris.
That's
How
quite flashy.
install that?
Silence. Come on now, get going. You
Alright. I get it how it works.
Yeah, she
I
just.
thought it just would be more subtle. You know?
Well, it is
What?
like perfectly hidden until they press the button, I guess.
Why?
I mean, like, the neighbors had to have seen this, right?
Yeah, what are they gonna do about it?
I don't know, tell people?
Tell people what?
There's something in the lake.
suddenly,
I
you,
recognize the bodies in the water.
the platform shutters and suddenly it descends down below. After a while, You see an upwards hatch close, and you hear the rushing of water back over the covering. You descend through darkness until eventually you come to a lower floor. The door opens, and you're met with two individuals dressed similarly to the people on the surface who go, "Please come with us. We're going to take you to where you need to go."
Okay.
So
They
he will
lead you-
follow them.
They lead you through an underground tunnel system that's quite expansive, past various doors, past a few other agents. You notice there's not a whole lot of them. There's a fair amount. As they lead you through until eventually they drop you. Eventually they bring you to the end of the hallway and stop, going, "He's right ahead. The dressing is right ahead. Please don't keep him waiting."
Alright.
Right.
Where should we be?
Great. To
Down
God,
here.
this one was
Oh, okay.
Bottom left.
I was on like, yeah.
Well, don't want to keep him waiting.
Indeed.
Don't want to like, I don't know, enrage a mob boss. And even though I have a bad feeling about like what'll happen.
I mean, it's a little late to not enrage any mob bosses.
Well, enrage any more mob bosses, I guess.
That's fair.
They're on my inside.
Right.
You open the door, revealing a wide, expansive, pretty techy-looking office area. All the way across, behind a couch and behind a desk, on a chair, sits what looks to be a strange doll.
Huh.
Quite flashy.
Peeking in a bit, it's kind of looking around immediately. It's high interest and also mild confusion at the doll, but also probably impressed in some form.
Vix feels silly for doing this, but she asks the doll, "Are you the informant?"
The doll shudders, its eyes rolling back, turning to face you. The former Winches, Nick's Nightshade. Sophie Scavola, the daughter of Smalt. Alicia, the Shuffleback LLC daughter. And there's not too much notable about you, Carmen. Welcome. I am the Dresden.
Unfortunate.
Oh,
They stand up, stretching and creaking abnormally.
Well, that's freaky all over.
I have not picked my form for appearances on the most hand. I've picked this androgynous doll body because it is very hard to biologically and psychically track. It is a surrogate that uses enough power to be on par with a mini fridge and is otherwise seemingly primitive because it's inconspicuous on a macro scale. It is hard to detect. The doll creaks into a smile.
that is impressive.
Indeed, so.
Ah.
Well, it's one of
So
those-
there's like no problems with like latency or anything.
No.
I would imagine. Not a. Does have a magic connection we far faster than most of the connections that we have today.
Yeah, I don't think they're getting it from Comcast.
You'd be surprised.
I have my eyes and ears everywhere, but I am not a mind reader. What might you want?
Hmm. Do you know Lizzie DeMille?
Lucy DeMille. What about it?
Do you know what she is planning?
Imagine it'd be that easier. It's
Again, I am not a mind reader, but I have an inkling. Of course, though, I must tell you, I cannot give you the direct answers, but I can point you in the right direction. I have not stayed this long as an info broker while getting very deep into gang politics. Because the moment that someone receives specific information on somebody and chooses to say assassinate them, then there's big issues on where they got that information from, which might eventually track its way to me, which I really would like to avoid.
Awesome.
Now, I can, however, point you in the right direction if that's what you're after.
Any
Any lead will do.
But of course, I need a buy-in. Not money, no. I have no use for that at the moment.
Next was just
Instead-
about to ask Sophie for the money.
Instead, you're going to do something for me. Fair?
Probably.
Like most eats.
What does this entail?
Oh, you know. Espionage, a bit of sneaking, maybe some killing. Maybe a lot of killing.
That does seem to be like the thing.
That does seem to be our thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay. Are you aware of the Grindad Alliance?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, who in Corellius
Yes.
wouldn't know the Granddad Alliance?
Who in Psycholia wouldn't know the Grandad Alliance?
I know I haven't researched that deeply.
I have encountered simpletons born on the careless streets who have never popped their head up above elementary school knowledge.
Huh.
Sucks to be them.
That's fine.
Yeah, that would suck.
And it is the consequences of not having a formal education system with public schools.
Ugh, tell me about it. Like, my school sucked.
Yeah, so, alright. We know the Grandad Alliance.
Okay.
What's the next step here?
Alright. Every decade, there's something similar to a vote held for those who are members of it. For almost all of its lifetime, nothing has changed. It has been stagnant and it's the same, which is how it should be kept, and nobody really cares. The decades pass, same people are elected, everything is there. Rinse and repeats, decade after decade after decade. However, it is now 2027. Well, you might even say there's conspiracy afoot. The Red Right Hand, involved with the Grandad Alliance, saw a shadow of their former self, consumed with sycophants and gluttons who gained in extreme decadency, and murder anybody who wishes to rise up the ranks too high. No longer the power they once were. And
Right.
pretty much everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the Design Consortium?
Oh
Oh, yeah,
they tried to kill us
yeah.
Wheeler's
once.
just made familiar recently.
One moment.
I know
Bell
that was
goes into
probably
sleep
out of
mode.
character, but it's funny to imagine the informant in character like, one moment, what do you mean they tried to kill you?
You know, I'm just realizing this
Probably
now.
some reaction like, the fuck you mean tried?
This favor is probably gonna, like, anger more mob bosses, as well as company bosses.
It's fine. It's alright. It gets me more
It's
pages.
kind of our job to piss people off. Like, that's the main thing Absolvers do, aside from hunting Esper Beasts.
You know,
It's not like we didn't know what we were getting into signing up for Sigil.
Yeah, the very least.
Honestly, I'm not
kind of
entirely sure,
didn't,
like-
but we knew what we
How
were
much
getting
it-
into traveling to Carolers trying to track down Lucy, didn't we?
Yeah, it feels like in turn with how Lucy is ingrained into literally everything. We probably pissed off just about every gang in the process of finding her.
I mean, Holmes managed to field like 50 people just just for like that assassination mission.
Assassination.
And they were
assault.
probably like better than Holmes at his like at that crap.
Well, that goes without saying.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
I
back.
still have one of their pages too. I just received it today, in fact. Also, hello.
What do you
Alright,
mean
so-
you received it today?
As in, I just got the details for
See,
it.
that was a character.
So, I'm back. Okay, so here we go.
Yeah.
So, the Design Consortium has had it on their mind to join the Granddad Alliance for quite a while. It's been one of their main goals, and they're big enough to do it, and most of the Alliance supports it. However, the thing is that to kill two birds with one stone, the red-white hand should be removed. The sign of the old world, as the Granddad Alliance says. Of course, this is made difficult, because the red-white hand, as per their motto, be everywhere, hold the world, has spies everywhere, in every gang. So if they were to simply be removed and they were to hear of it beforehand, this could lead to, well, a lot of issues, you might even say. There has never been a civil war between members of the Granddad Alliance before, and if it were to happen, it would be catastrophically bad for all of Careless and all of the politics within. Especially due to certain minor gangs that might get a smart idea to try and do something about the current power balance.
Yeah.
Alright, following so far.
As
So
such,
you
here's
so you
what
want
we're
us
going
to like
I've been
guess,
Let him talk.
Here's
okay.
the thing. I have been approached by a certain buddy or three, names shall not be mentioned, of the Granddad Alliance, barring the red white hand. Basically, you see, the heads and the immediate subordinates of each gang participate in the votes, which is how new gangs are added and removed. New gangs and corporations even. So it's mostly been prearranged behind the scenes in extreme secrecy to add the Design Consortium into the Granddad Alliance's folds. So these representatives have come to me about perhaps winning the vote. A little bit. The Gaul smiles. By outsourcing it to me.
Just to clarify, none of these associates are connected to Lucy as far as you could tell.
No.
Okay.
Information, actually.
So we're stuffing the ballot.
I
In this
think we're
matter.
fitting the ballot.
So effectively speaking, they've outsourced this to me for my methods of maximum deniability. So, the vote itself, it's barely a vote, is handled via neurological identifying machines or NIMS. Now, these NIMS are very handy little devices, which are a form of input that connects directly to the brain and can prevent things such as people being threatened into doing stuff. It instead performs what they genuinely want. So, if the red-white hand receives enough votes to be removed, they will be. And even if they're spies, they don't have the ability to repair and subterfuge like they would if they knew of this beforehand. So, the plan is simple, in a manner of speaking. The NIMS are being held in a Tally Corp warehouse, which is a front for most Granddad Alliance things across town. The Granddad Alliance in large, in on this, barring the red-white hand, have purposely outsourced security to someone else, not as effective than they possibly could be. The Blue Moon private military company, as used by Monsota. So, there are large amounts of Granddad Alliance warehouses across the entirety of Careless. Nobody, except very few within the Alliance, know where each warehouse stores. So here's what we're going to be doing. There's a new gang in town, the Soulless Vagabonds. Now these Soulless Vagabonds, they have it in their head that they want to overthrow the Granddad Alliance. And I've heard that members of these gangs will be committing a series of raids on these various warehouses across town, some failed and some successful. And then, in the week afterwards, they will be caught and executed, and everything they've stolen returned to the Gwindad Alliance. Now, of course, if NIMS were to be stolen by this gang, which, God forbid they aren't, they would have to be... God forbid their gang then proceeds to tamper with them. The Gwindad Alliance would, of course, have to confirm that the machines had been tampered with before the vote. Do you see where I'm going with this?
Indeed.
So I'm assuming you're wanting us as like part of the vagabonds, but I'm a little worried about the executed part.
Yeah,
I think the implication is that the vagabonds aren't real.
The vagabonds are not. They will. Oh, they're very real, Elaine. They're as real as the costumes I've bought for. The costumes we've bought in general. He smiles. So
I always love new outfits.
the execution itself will be more of a formal thing. That is, mock pretended. You know, I'll forge some videos of these people being executed. Your job is, you're going to break into the warehouse. You're going to steal the NIMS, load them into the back of the van, and get them to a drop-off point. At which point, we will tamper with them and modify them into what suits us. Into, you know, breaking the vote a little bit so that the red white hand may be removed and the design consortium may be installed. Now, of course, if it was a landslide victory, people might suspect something bad. So it'll be just enough votes to be decisive, while being enough votes to not be suspicious. It may be a little bit convoluted, complex, but this conspiracy is going to be quite the little thing to unravel.
okay.
Oh, I always wanted the chance for something like this.
Oh, this was a drive of yours, Carm?
Oh, you know, it's a... When you wish for many stories or information, you get a little bit of a want to cause at least a little bit of chaos. Frankly, this is plenty.
If you want your lead, you will assist as as members of the Soulless Vagabonds in your endless seeking for the destruction of the Gwindad Alliance. I lead you to going where you shouldn't and stealing what you shouldn't.
What's the costume like?
They toss onto the desk a few techie black cloaks alongside a red one, alongside some red LED visor / HUD pieces to put on.
Alright, so we'll be in contact with you throughout it?
Yes,
for comms?
the visor pieces as given have earpieces in them. Not to mention, I'll have a few of my operators there undercover as well, just for some backup.
Alright. Good to know we're not committing corporate sabotage alone.
Ideally, you can do this stealthily and sneak in. You can also just shoot. However, if Blue Moon must die, then that's just the brakes on it. But I will warn you, should shit proverbially hit the fan, you should be quick in your deduction and removal of the merchandise to get out of there before too much reinforcements arrive.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to be caught holding my guns and that. I mean, these things are practically identifying marks.
Good thing my outfit changes with each page, perhaps.
We don't need to worry too much about getting identified in that way. It's just as changing the guns into Nerf guns.
Good point, Haley.
Does this all make sense to you?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Get in,
Sounds
take
about right.
the Neurolinks, get out, put them in the drop point, and then we get our loot.
Yes. An eye for an eye, they might even say. Or well, assistance for info.
Yeah. Sounds like it worked out.
I don't really have a plan B.
Well, the thing is that if you fail, perhaps you die, or perhaps you're mangled beyond recognition. You never met me. We're cutting all ties, and never show your face around here again.
Later.
And I'll enact my own secondary plan.
Yeah, I bet you, like, I was thinking that, like...
Oh, I figured you had contingencies. I was saying we don't have a plan B. Like,
yeah, like...
She
plan B on
gestures
the
to the
info.
Mark 20 sitting on the couch and also Drolian.
So,
Like, yeah.
so I'm glad we have this agreement done.
Alright.
In the case, anyone first to strike down?
They
Strike down the
They smile as they hand you place down a fifth cloak because I may have forgot Dorian was there out of character, and then they step
Is she
back.
coming with? To the heist?
I thought that was, like, intentional for a moment, like, that you didn't, like he was...
Do you want him to come with?
Can
Oh,
you
no,
do anything for this?
Probably not. He
I
goes.
thought it's like Ego was hiding him during this meeting or something.
He weighs his. He could be the getaway driver actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he functions probably the best as getaway, even if he beat.
Oh, yeah, he'll be the getaway driver.
Excellent. I like my operatives clean and efficient. I hope you will deliver.
They have certainly planned to, and at our track records, it's definitely more likely.
I make no, like, promises about it being quiet.
We'll get the job done.
We'll get the job done.
All I will request, as one last note, is that I don't know if your Absolvers level is that to manifest. What the hell is that?
Wait, how did you... Where did you get that token?
This is the fucking sunglasses alt that she's supposed to have. I just figured since we're getting fucking visors, I might as well actually put it on.
Actually,
there.
Twilight.
There are other things I have planned.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh,
Did you make her
everybody
disguises?
up.
I would really not have to. I would really hate to resort to this, but I will say, on the off chance you're captured and interrogated or otherwise, if you were to say, let slip some information about me, my dealings in this, or anything else, all I'll say is that I have eyes, ears, and information everywhere, and please mind the safety of you and anybody close to you.
You kidding? We're blaming this on Lucy if we get captured.
Wonderful. I'm glad we have this arranged.
Again, it'd be hard for us to get any of us to be able to talk, I believe. No. Is there anyone first you'd like to see hits, or simply let us get prepared for now?
Please equip, please, oh dear soulless vagabonds, please equip your edgy cloaks and red visors, and please get ready for the heist. And when you have transportation provided.
Oza fiddles with the visor for a while until there's like a ka-chunk and it integrates with the glasses somehow.
Sophie grabs the red cloak.
Taking the full deal since she's already wearing a visor-ish. By the way, I took these from fucking Star Trek.
I think.
Nyx gets ear holes and a tail hole for herself.
Yeah, Alicia is putting on the rest of the outfit too. I just figured that was self-evident.
They wave goodbye and go, farewell, fellas. Farewell, soulless vagabonds. May your war against the Grindad Alliance not end in your execution. That would be terrible, and most certainly not foreseen.
Oh,
Indeed.
surely.
Do you like role-playing or something?
It is fun.
I find it quite fun. Yes.
I guess you
would
gotta make
my
some
pages have more.
joy from, like, regular interactions.
Okay, I'm starting to think playing into the rules my pages have might be a bit more fun, but it's hard to properly act on them without full information. Especially since half the time our enemies don't tend to banter.
Well, we don't really strike up conversations with them.
You do try, and
There was
you get
one-
that-
There was one enemy who did banter.
yeah, that was Caliburn, I think.
Holmes doesn't count.
That's what you say. There was Holmes, but I don't think I really wanted to talk with him because it'd be a bit of an annoying shitbag.
We did a bit of banner with the cruise nices.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, I could. Yeah, Karin definitely thinks she can play a sailor role whenever she goes into the first mate page. Oh, that reminds me. Did I ever actually knock out any of them myself? The fucking sailors?
I don't think so. Maybe?
Maybe.
Surely you would have brought it up if you did.
Because I'm not sure I did, because half of them were down by status effects, and I'm not sure if I'm the one that inflicted them.
Don't you have like a thing where if someone else takes it out, as long as it's near you, it still counts?
Oh yeah, I think that was like the hungry one at best. Which I think I forgot to roll for in that case. Should I just do that real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna remember what my fucking DC was for this now. Because I have not kept track of that in a while. DC 13. And just, I assume it's just gonna be a page mimic since we weren't trying to claim the soul of that guy.
Yeah, probably.
Alright. I'm not hard pressed on trying to get those pages. We'll probably find them later or something. Hopefully. Who the
That's a Twilight thing if I've ever heard it.
Actually, yeah.
It was not me this time.
Yeah, no, it was me. I just thought it was funny.
Are we ever gonna fight them again? I am not sure, actually.
I mean, we have
fight them
contact
again?
with the one guy, so I feel like we could just, like, summon them.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
We are also getting mentor techniques from them in the future, probably.
Yeah, and those are more personalized.
Why is Sophie a fucking 2x2?
She's in the house, similar to Carpet.
Oh god, the fucking wild magic's coming back!
The most terrifying thing ever. The most terrifying thing ever, Big Sophie.
Oh, right, I have 63 stamina! Why the fuck am I just not paying the 3 to auto-claim that? I'm doing that now!
Okay. So, whenever you guys are ready and you have your outfits on, cough, 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 let me know and we can head to the map.
Someone's already prepared? What?
Twilight?
Alright, yeah, fucking... I guess
Are you asking me to deliver everyone their tokens?
Yes.
Oh yeah, reminds me
you were
of a
gonna-
question I had earlier. How do you do rubble tables or whatever?
You need
Yeah,
to set that up with a GM. It's all things.
Oh, okay. Switching between shades and no shades.
Alright. Alright, I guess I'll save that and replace Delicious current token with that. Now, save image. Time for the override. Move. Move. And move. There. That's.
I hope everyone likes them. They were kind of rushed because Clank asked me to do this literally this morning.
Wow.
One second.
I said if you wanted to, you
from my
could do it.
library.
Yeah, I said if you wanted to, you could do it. Croft. If you'd like a challenge, Choir, and you don't mind, and you don't have to since this is of course sudden, but if you'd like to be funny, you could draw each party member in gold-slash attire, similar to this, with shaded faces and a red glowing eye or two. For story reasons, it'll soon make sense. I sent that at 5 a.m. before I had slept.
Alright.
5 a.m. You're up till like 5 a.m.
Don't worry about it. Anyway,
I got fucking
that
Organization
should be
13
enough.
hard. I don't mind that. I do like mine though, yeah. Yeah, it's really hard to make a dislike thing.
Alright. Save changes.
And oh boy, Roll20 is about to be a bitch with me on this, isn't it? Fuck me.
Of course it is. It's a bitch about everything.
Good point.
Alright.
It's gonna... Alright.
so, Ahim whimper.
There's a couple inspirations for some of the other ones, actually. Like, I can tell Nix's, for instance, feels kind of like fucking... like a Desperado type, obviously, and I can't tell what Sophie's is, but it's clearly inspired by something.
It's literally just Ruby's outfit from the Red trailer.
God! It's...
When everybody has the token switched, I'll move you to the next map.
Lob, if you want help-ish on that, edit your default token instead of the avatar.
Okay. Thank you. Oops. Let's see.
Well, this is
Oh, yeah.
proposing
Bio
the
and
idea of
info.
us all
Wait,
just being totally silent as far as anyone that we're heisting is concerned.
What was that?
The idea of everyone just being totally silent during the heist, as like we communicate entirely with whispers through earpieces and the illusions and shit. So, like, we just don't talk. I don't know. It was funnier in my head.
I mean, that'd be pretty
Hang on,
damn
I-
intimidating. Group of 4 people with red fucking eyes who don't say a goddamn word.
Exactly.
Damn, I was hoping to get the Blood Fiend limb thing to work so I could give a bit.
Unfortunate.
I
Maybe
think
eventually.
I think I accidentally
And
got out of
eventually,
like Roll20.
I just meant like visually because it looked fucking awesome on like one of her arms, and it's like starting to leach out as she gets more upgrades.
Yeah, the Blood Fiend appearance looks cool, yeah.
Yeah, can I get a fucking reroll on that bit roll? Because it's only gonna
Yeah,
be
sure.
visually for now. Fuck yeah.
I'll be right back. I gotta go do something.
Hell yeah.
Save change. Alright. Okay, good. It's. I have it.
No way, FNAF
Lucky
will
what you did
survive
with the
after.
guns. I got her in. Well, there's 2 of them.
Just get rid of the normal one.
Let's see, how do I do that?
Backspace.
Okay.
Also,
Thank you.
it's Cryo, is this what you meant when I woke up this morning to see fucking Clank has conscripted me as an art slave?
It wasn't like a forced thing, but
I know, it's just really funny to wake up to that and then immediately pass back out.
I cast an Eldritch Curse on you to turn you sleepy.
Fuck you.
You did excellent work. I like the detail in like Nexus.
Yeah, they all do look really good.
I mean, you can also tell like that Nexus isn't a simple like cloak and stuff.
Alicia uses illusions to keep up the fucking swarm of eyes under the hood.
I figured that she would do something that ridiculous.
Again, I think I'll.
I love Carmen's being this simple because, by all accounts, she just needs the cloak in the eye. Her outfit under it is changing literally constantly. It might fool people to think there's even more.
It's like we came from hell to do this.
Anyway, if Clank is here, we are ready.
Alright. So you arrive in two red vans. The leader of the disguised operators basically says over the earpiece to you, "We'll be in touch if things go loud. We hear gunfire, we pile out." So you arrive. If you go all the way down here, friendly focus ping.
Also, hope to God again for the map to load in a piece of fucking time. I swear to God, internet.
Man, it's a shame this design has been hogged by a group intentionally planned to be thrown away, because these guys would be really cool.
No. That's how I felt when I was giving the two eyes, like a whole one eye that's just glowy wounds gimmick. Because I'm like, fuck, this is cool, but I have the fucking jobbers.
Yeah.
No worries, I have claimed their outfits for the foreseeable future.
Also, there's still Caliburn.
That is true, wherever she is.
Yeah, at least Caliburn's fine.
That wherever she is sounds an awful lot like we're about to fight her again.
That would be
Make sure you
fun.
the blue moon now. PMC.
I don't know. We don't know what she's doing. Maybe that is where she is.
Although,
It would be really
actually,
funny
we
to
got
encounter her like this, actually, because I feel like she just recognized Carmen on the fucking spot with that eye.
although actually, we got explicitly told that Lucy isn't involved here, so
It is a
Probably
possibility. Yeah.
Well, no, we got told that the representatives didn't involve Lucy, which means that the people who are asking for this to get done don't involve Lucy. That doesn't mean that Lucy isn't on the defensive side. It's
Fair enough.
unlikely, but not impossible currently.
Remember when you killed that Blue Moon commander during the raid? That was actually Lucy DeMille. She was moonlighting as a PMC member.
Moon. Blue Moon. It's the pun sounded better.
The map's starting to fucking load.
Fun
Hey,
fact,
guys.
this map takes up 70 megabytes.
Oh, that's why the 4 hasn't fucking loaded yet. Only the cars and the people.
Do you plan on using the bottom half of this that's just pure darkness?
No, but it's not, the bottom half of this pure darkness is the actual World 20 thing. That's not part of the map itself.
Right, but you could have shrunk the map by that size.
Yeah.
Not really, because the road bends around.
Ah.
That's just a feature. I have no plans to use that bend in the road, but
I am back.
I mean, you could have just like put buildings down so that it doesn't look like the map just cuts off there.
oh yeah, hold on. Wow, look, guys, there's buildings here.
Ah. I mean, you joke, but that legitimately does make the map look more populated.
I know. Fair. I was going to put buildings down, but I forgot to, because after I made these maps, I texted Twilight, then I fell asleep.
It happens. I get it.
Sorry if I left suddenly.
Yeah, we were just doing the pre-discussion. Just the plan is to do the heist, and then so.
I'm doing by the power of my fucking bit manipulation, apparently, so the fucking floor can load for me.
On the topic, do we have any intel of this location?
You have basically you're told that it's a warehouse. This is basically like the guard. This is like the guard what's the security shack. But there's not a lot of cameras in there. Most of them have been put under suspicious maintenance.
So we don't have like a map or anything.
Well, you know that this is the warehouse, and that's where the NIMS are located. You know that this is the security area, and you know some of the guard patrols. You know that there's two guard patrols inside. There's two guard patrols outside, and there's some extra guards inside the shack that would be watching the cameras, but right now probably doing other things. So all around on site, 2, 4, 6, 8. There's around 12 or so guards. 12 to 13 guards, and should it go loud, more might arrive to reinforce.
Right.
So,
Hey, put on a
are we planning on like sneaking first?
Definitely needs somebody
Over
great.
your earpiece you hear over your earpiece you hear. I'll be keeping a watch on your progress via my network of cameras, and then I'll inform you of necessary details for the heist as you go along. Otherwise, please be aware that the Blue Moon, while security here has been bottlenecked and dampened, they are still dangerous with such things as energy shields, high power rifles, and other such things. They are no two-eyes gangster.
Alright.
That's not hard to be better than Two Eyes.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not high bar. Out of character, an important question. Does bleed palette trigger over cameras, or will Alicia need to filter on the camera?
The cameras aren't working anyway, so
Right, but our team has cameras.
fucking scramble gears.
Yeah, okay.
That would be fun. You could put like some vague static in the direction of yourself doing that, probably.
Right. So, what's the plan? What's the plan to get in here? Because the doors are probably locked, and we don't have a subtle way to really break in.
Different type of windows, vent covers. I imagine some of those might work.
We could try to go in through the roof.
Yeah, the roof's always a
How?
great option. Well, I imagine some of us have the acrobatics to be able to launch up there in some form, and if not, set them there.
Well, no, I mean, I can understand getting on the roof. How do we get through the roof?
Again, there's lucky ventilation, or at the very least, quieter holes to go. As we go back.
It's very simple. We enter their walls.
I can just probably blow through.
Preferably don't blow through. That would alert the guards immediately.
Yeah, man. If it's the last thing, I'll do it.
We're not very well built for subtlety, aside from my illusion powers, but that's not going to get us through a locked door.
They call me Blast the Kid and Sigmallius.
I heard fucking blast the kid, and that's fucking it, I think.
And then we've got the second problem. We don't know which building the NIMS are in, because there's two of them.
Oh, Aldor, please. This. Hold on. This.
Yes, there's two buildings.
Hold on. This is the security shack. This is the warehouse. I said that.
Sorry, I didn't see the pings.
Okay.
Okay, never mind on that. Alright, so we could make a distraction that keeps them occupied in the warehouse long enough for us to break in on the far side of the... Or that keeps them occupied in the security shack long enough for us to break in on the far side of the warehouse, maybe.
Did
Very
somebody
proud of my
say
eyes are functioning.
distraction? I have explosives.
How far can you lob those, actually? If you can get them towards like a far off building, you might throw them off. But if possible, they prefer that it's an explosive distraction.
We need something that will immediately get their attention. Okay, out of character, important question for what I am planning. Can I do the fucking start of combat repositioning thing in a situation like this? The
In
plan
combat
is
source,
so the idea I have in my head is that Alicia walks up disguised as Rayburn or another standard bearer. Just like make a bunch of noise over by the security shack. Just get all of the guards' attention in that area, and then once they try to engage her, she reappears at the warehouse to assist Mach 20 with the heist half of the heist.
you can certainly try that. Sure, yeah.
I
don't see why that
want to
wouldn't
make
work.
sure that usage of the passive is valid.
I mean, it probably. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be. It's just that you kind of slip away after you slip away, leaving an illusion behind.
Alright. Alicia
Yeah,
would go
maybe-
over the plan for everybody else.
Actually, you don't even need to go over there. You can just send an illusion over there.
Right.
And also, probably don't make it a standard bearer for the sake of reputation of one of them, I would think.
Good point. It needs to be someone that will immediately get them on high alert.
Do we have anyone?
Maybe they're like
Agent
boss or
Royal?
something.
We don't know their boss yet, though.
We can fake it. Just like make a guy that seems highly important.
I don't think that would work. Wait. Alright.
Perhaps.
That was.
I guess most another idea is maybe a major figure within these sectors, especially. Somebody of one of the clans, or
What about Victoria Selbstad?
You want to start beef with like the Sex Bot Corporation?
that could work.
I mean, if this goes well, we won't have any relation to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so could do the work.
Which, at that point, it's her problem, not ours. We don't give a shit.
It would be someone immediately recognizable that wouldn't harm anybody we care about's reputation.
Yeah, what just don't work?
If it fails, we just have to go loud and try plan 2. So
Yeah.
step 2 here, where are we going to break in from?
I have Grip Foss on hand because, of course, I fucking do.
You know, I could like just set a fire like over at the security shack.
What material is the building made out of?
Also important, yeah.
Steel,
Oh.
like metal and concrete.
Hmm.
The fuck? Why
Is my ego strong enough to cut through steel? Is Sophie that big?
Can Sophie melt steel beams?
Can she?
Alright, I'm gonna roll for if Sophie did 9/11 real quick.
9/11 doesn't even fucking exist.
Wait, what? Huh? Okay, I got distracted for a minute. What's happening?
We're trying.
Dustloop is a fighting game wiki for the records.
Okay.
And for some reason, there's a Limbus Company page for it. Of all things,
Limbus Company.
Would you guys consider Olympus Company fighting game characters?
No, I want a Project Moon fighting game though.
Honestly, yeah,
Cool.
I did come up with an idea for like those like a long time ago.
Anyway, what is our power level here? Could we break through the steel, or are we going to need to go through a door?
I can't imagine that like your egos as they are would probably be able to smash through solid steel walls or concrete walls for that matter. That seems a bit much.
Hmm.
Yeah, are there windows and stuff?
Doors.
No, not windows. Not that you can see at least from where you are at the moment. There might be a skylight though, you're not sure.
We're gonna do this prison style. We're gonna take some spoons and we're gonna slowly carve at the wall for 30 years.
so the walls are what? Concrete or steel?
Lucy dies of a heart attack from old age. Longest revenge plan ever. You entirely shook the rest of your education.
Our plan for revenge is to just wait for her to die from unrelated causes.
The best revenge is living a good life. Tripwire told
Oh yes, a good life of spending 30 years spooning through a wall.
It ain't much, but it's honest work. Alright.
How distracted have we gotten on this bit? Because I think in the entire time somehow the map hasn't fucking loaded for me.
We need to figure out a way to get into the warehouse proper. And
Oh, yeah, there is a gate here, but there's a gate. I couldn't find a gate asset because some reason Wolf20 fucked the asset searching to now just show a bunch of stupid images. Like, hold on, if I look for gate, I'll show you the first 3 results.
it always did that.
No, but it's not even usable anymore. Like, look.
Where should I be looking? Ah, I see.
Look, how am I supposed to use any of this bullshit?
You extend it outward and you say ignore the background.
But still, it used to be fine. It used to get actual results, but now you just don't.
Who said like
the last time I tried using Roll20 to make a map, I ended up finding just a bunch of 2013 Chuck Norris memes. And that was all I got when I searched them.
That trashy like guy in the original anime company that like did a bit like this. I'm trying to remember his name.
I need to remember to put Don Infusio in a game I run at some point.
Yeah, no, I can't. I don't know. Is the gate up at the top? Is that the yellow bit, or do you like shift?
It's the gray bit in the fence.
I circled it.
Okay, so that part is the only part fucking loaded of the actual map, but apparently nothing else.
Try reloading the page.
I'm just gonna do it again. Roll20.
Try reloading all of your browser.
So the problem I'm trying to figure out, it's not getting through like to this area, it's getting into the warehouse. Because the only entrance is over here.
Yeah, there are 3 garage doors effectively here.
Right.
And there might be a skylight on the top if you get up top.
Oh.
Okay, I think I have an idea. We have someone like distract the guards over there and then like try and steal one of their cards to get into the garage.
Well, there might be
going
a skylight.
Do we have a way to like find out if there's a skylight?
Yeah, through getting up on the roof.
We don't really have a plan.
I open up the location Google Maps.
wanna help me like sneak through there and like find out if there's something on the roof?
How high up is the top of this warehouse?
It's around like 20, 25 feet tall. Like 30
I'm
feet
not
tall,
sure we're
probably.
going to be able to do anything if we're up there, actually.
We can actually just harpoon up there, I think.
Right, we can throw
Like,
our harpoons like 35
can I look at
feet.
Google Maps to see if there's a skylight?
I'll let you roll for Google. I'll let you roll for reception to get to Google Maps.
Damn, careless internet ain't shit. Not a single data tower in sight.
Tom rolled the exact same thing.
I think that's the funnier part to that is somehow so bad it's affecting the literal fucking machine.
Damn, Colin, you need to pay for bad data. Yeah, hot
Oh my
spot
god,
on
it
that
finally
mix.
loaded. It finally fucking loaded. Okay, fuck.
I'm gonna have to remind my dad to, like, pay someone to build cell towers out here, because this is not livable.
Dude, I'm in the fucking forest and I still somehow got fiber. What the fuck is wrong with yours?
Yeah, it's weird. Alright.
Okay, now that I can actually
Oh,
see things... Yeah, no, we can really just
so-
harpoon up to the fucking top of
Did
the
you mean
warehouse.
like yeah? Did
So
you
we
mean
pick
like
a
in
distraction
character or out of
and-
character like cryo for like the internet?
In character.
Okay.
I do not have the means in real life to pay someone to build a cell tower. Who the fuck do you think I am?
Wait, so you're fucking suggesting for a moment, Mom, let's just like quick pay someone to fucking mass build towers specifically for this moment.
Yeah, sometimes you can never be sure. You know, like
Sophie's dad pays Outreach Corporation or something. The lesbians get involved. Trademark.
I can see things though. If we just fucking hop the fence and harpoon up the warehouse, we should be good.
yeah.
We can throw those
Alright.
up to like.
I guess we don't need to
Haven't-
really do the distraction yet. We can just be invisible for this stage.
Yeah, thank God. And on that note, obviously, how high is the fencing? I don't imagine very high.
Everyone stick with me. There might be a bit of a...
It's a
we need to
50.
make
It's a 15-foot concrete fence. With a slanted top looking towards you, like like you have in prisons.
Okay.
Okay.
We can probably harpoon over those, too.
The harpoons are actually extremely useful here.
Grappling hook. Alright, so Roger wants to make the entire party invisible. I'm fine spending whatever upkeep or whatever you want to make that.
They look towards you. The one guitar riff from Buddy Holly plays in the distance.
If you hell, just do the fucking Buddy Holly riff at that point. It's the best distraction ever.
No, 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 no. Wow, they're just like Buddy Holly, man.
Is the Weezer band like an Esper Beasts here?
Is Weezer an Esper Beast? Did you just ask that?
Can I roll to manifest the Weezer Esper Beasts?
I think I'm the only one that's able to do Esper Beasts.
Fucking roll for it. If you get a nat, if you got a nat 20, maybe just Weezer Esper Beast comes out of nowhere.
I roll it.
One way to solve this situation is fucking summon an Esper Beast.
It would be pretty deniable.
What the fuck? Wyvern guy shows up. What the fuck are you guys doing over here?
Alright.
My lungs. I can't feel my lungs. Fuck.
Alright. So let's go with Plan A, grappling hook plan.
Yeah, just fucking toss the harpoons. We're all going over. Does that need a specific roll, or is that kind of just really easy?
You have to kind of roll because, like I said, it's slanted towards you like they do in prisons, so it's hard to get up the top of it.
Yeah, that's good.
Sure, but we can just keep trying.
I know, but throwing harpoons over, there are guards like right there that might notice if you do it too much, so you have to roll for it.
Well, Alicia's trying to keep us invisible and silent and such, but you're right. Harpoon grappling hook. Ah, crap.
Nyx is successful. Nyx manages to get over.
I'll-
Nobody else has been able to so far.
I can help you guys.
Carmen takes a second before realizing, oh, wait, I have a comment page. As she proceeds to switch into that and question, did those guys ever go through fucking walls?
Did who?
The con men that we fought like an eternity ago.
They did not go through walls. We fought them in a forest.
Right, okay. But either way... Wait a fucking minute, they have extra move actions. I could just fucking Celeste this!
Oh my god.
You know what? Fuck yeah, I'm doing that.
Alright.
Yeah, it's just consider this like a fucking 3 times like roll to just fucking Celeste over this shit.
You know what? This works. You managed to get over Carmen.
Oh yeah,
You know what? Let's
it
do
has
that
been
with this.
established that Sophie can just run through shit if it's thin enough.
I don't think a concrete fence is thin enough.
A concrete fence is not thin enough.
Yeah, but she can just run up it like the con man.
Oh no, mine was fucking aerial jumping and shit, hence why I was saying Celeste.
Mm.
I feel like
Sophie
somebody can
turn
run up
into
walls.
Spider-Man.
Does Sophie turn into Spider? Yes. You managed to just Sophie takes her hands into it. Somehow she's leaving marks in concrete, like you'd see in Baki as she just fucking climbs. And winds up on the other side.
Alright. So, seeing that the original harpoon idea didn't work, I was just going to try to bloody tie it up.
You managed to do it, but your landing isn't pretty. You land on the other side and take like 3 damage, you just fall on your ass.
Ow. Well, it's a good thing I have regen. How fast is the regen going to work in this scenario?
You'll probably be regen by the time if combat begins. You might stealth this.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but it also means moving away from the point of view of the Blue Moon soldiers at the moment because they're like directly across from us.
Right.
We're invisible right now.
Something. Hey man, you ever wonder why we're here? Something.
Yeah,
Are we
Alicia's
the
doing her
bandits?
best to make sure everybody stays invisible.
Carmen just fucking turns up her gain as she expects them to speak about something stupid.
That's
I was playing this game the other day. Oh really, man? What was it? It was called something like I forget the name of it, but it was about teenagers killing each other. I forget the. Oh really? Yeah. Fucked up, man. I know. It's sad about the youth these days, always killing each other. Dude, you're 20. Yeah, but they were 17 and 18 in the game. It's fucked up. Their voices fade as they go.
alright.
Carmen just passes them by for a moment and blinks.
I wouldn't think about it too hard.
Are they talking about that new game?
There's plenty of games I could be talking about.
I mean, yeah, teenagers killing each other isn't really I don't know, rare in games.
It was just not even entertaining the question of if she knows it or not.
There's a fucking TF2 Century malfunction sound out of Carmen for a split second before she looks back up.
Alright.
Sophie glances around for conniving Frenchmen.
For what enhancement?
Conniving Frenchman. You know, like Spy TF2.
Oh yes. You might even say a kind of a conniving kunai.
You know,
So on a
Either way,
similar
Nick.
note, how does color generation work out of combat?
It probably doesn't.
Okay.
I
That's
can't see it
unfortunate.
working normally. Either way,
I can,
you throw the harpoon. It doesn't quite land. You can try again though. You don't get any
Alright.
negative effects. It just didn't. It just didn't latch onto the edge of the roof.
Alright.
Corman's does though. It's Corman launches. It latches onto the edge of the roof. Snags even. Same with Alicia's.
Hmm.
it's
Wolf
still
for
not
climbing.
good enough.
wolf
Okay.
climbing?
Yeah, wolf climbing is like, you basically repel.
So if you try to use Storm Breeze to just like fucking super jump by pointing it downwards.
Yeah, imagine you do like the Super Mario 2 charge jump.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Hey
That works.
guys, can you like prune down here so I can climb it?
Next, you can try again.
Okay.
Let's all just pull her up.
You can try and grab to the harpoon as it,
Everyone, grab, pull, friendship, teamwork.
friendship, my little pony, my little
Everyone.
pony.
I think everyone's just grabbing the harpoon is gonna drag Nyx up by the harpoon gun.
You drag Nyx up. As you manage to see the rumors were true. There is a skylight.
Ah, sweet.
You
Oh,
hear
I-
over your head. You overhear over your earphone. I see you on the roof. How interesting. When you get inside, look for a set of organized boxes. They're being held in those. They're being held in those. This to my knowledge. If they're not in a set of boxes, look around in one of the storage, one of the large shipping crates. They look a bit like matte black headsets with various sets of red and blue wires heading out of them.
Alright.
Alright.
Lions.
Let's go. So, we should look down into the skylight and see if there are any guards in this area.
Oh,
Really
just like
wants it.
Batman.
Probably help that
Yeah,
raise
like
the thing
Batman.
down as well.
We could all be Batman.
We are all Batman.
Batman.
Exactly.
You manage to see down. You look around, and first off, you see I don't know how to do this without revealing the entire map, but basically you see shipping container like here. As you're looking around, like shipping container here, shipping container here, shipping container here. You see the outlines of shelves like here, but you can't quite see what's on the shelves. But there's like rows of shelves like here, here, here.
Are you sure you're not doing this on the GM layer?
Oh, I am doing this on the GM layer.
I was
Oh,
about
hold
to say.
Alright, shipping container here. Shipping container here. Shipping container here. Edge of shelf. Edge of shelf. Edge of shelf. Edge of shelf. And you also see what looks to be a guard that looks a little bit different than the ones you saw prior.
Huh.
Taskmaster. Oh shit. Okay.
That guy seems important. Should we take him out, like, to make things easier for us?
He's looking towards the shelves at the moment.
And if we want to get through the skylight, we're gonna need to make some noise and.
We could do the Victoria thing.
What thing?
Right, making a
plan.
distraction with Victoria.
Yeah, original distraction.
The question is, would that prompt him to leave this area?
Concerning against Victoria, that would be all hands on deck, wouldn't it?
Well, they might want to like talk to her first, and I'm not sure I can keep the Victoria bit going long enough to like get them all. I have an idea to mask the noise. Our part's gonna be. So is it just that one guy, or like?
You see coming along that kind of end up near him. Some people in there. They go, Boss, how much longer we have to do this patrol? Why can't we have an outside one? Shut the fuck up. Get back to work. I don't pay you to complain about your routine patrol. Plus, it's 2 men outside anyways, and we're in full tactical gear. Don't know why you're fucking complaining. Hey, boss, they say, sighing as they continue the patrol.
Right, so we should be able to see the general area here. So they're pretty low staffed compared to. Interesting movement strategy.
At least it's the soldier.
No. I feel like we might be able to take out the people in here. The hard part would be keeping them from radioing for help.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But it will cause noise, but might come again. So there's.
Hypothetically, could Alicia form like a silence field? Or does she need to know the specific sounds that are happening in order to cancel it?
You could try to form a science field, but you'd have to like dedicate yourself to try and keep that up. So like it might give you penalties on rolls as you focus because a total science field is a bit straining.
Right. Okay, I think I might be able to do a silence field, but I'm probably not going to be very useful in combat during that. Do you guys think you can take the ones in there while I keep us, like, muted and keep the guys from...
Yes,
What?
I think I can manage that.
Yeah. You know, I
Okay.
got the firepower.
And with this, we should be able to avoid making any noise, and if anyone tries to radio for help, they won't, no sound will come out. Alright.
I just realized a very bullshit application of the illusions.
Uh-huh.
Radio waves are technically sound waves. They're the same kind of thing. It's the inverse of a radio signal.
Is that possible?
What does the inverse of a radio signal even mean?
It's just the inverse frequency.
I feel like Alicia would need to know the frequency to...
Yeah.
I guess
You would
if
have
she
to,
can do
like-
a generalized silence field, it might be able to work on radio signals too.
Yeah, it'd probably make things muffled and hard to understand at the very least. Yeah.
Right, and then combined with the actual silence in the area, that's probably enough that they won't be able to tell what anyone's saying.
Yeah.
So, okay, we've got an entrance plan. What's the escape plan?
Oh. Let's probably take out the Taskmaster, tamper with what we can there, and then be able to get out.
Do you want, like, to get out, like, at the top of the building, or at, like, the garage
How
doors
we get
over
out
there?
doesn't matter as long as we do it. Well, preferably in one piece, but...
One piece.
Yayo.
That's
That
so
failed
great.
for One Piece.
It's the name of the treasure in the Grand Line.
Set sail for once. Alright.
One Piece.
And we can't go out through the walls, which means the only way out is either back up or through the door.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm very tempted to, if we want to take out the Taskmaster, at least unconscious, I can just build up an ability constantly.
That's, So the main thing is that we need a way out.
Way out doesn't cause too much noise. We could, assuming we do use the skylight again, then we have a pretty easy way out, but it would require a couple of rolls, wouldn't it? Needs a couple chances.
Could we anchor the harpoon, or one of the harpoons, into the ceiling so that we can just climb back out? Actually,
yes.
Say again?
I'm just theory crafting.
Right, would it be possible to anchor the harpoons like that, just to, like, rappel down?
Probably, but one of you lose your harpoon for Plyzo, probably, while it's anchored.
Right.
I can lose mine for the time being. I have another harpoon now.
Alicia's not going to be fighting since she's doing the silence thing, so losing her harpoon doesn't really matter here.
Yeah. So best choice is probably Alicia's?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, in which case, get that prime to be anchored in, and I can just, like, slam it with the sailor mallet into the wall or something.
Right. And is there any reason for me to come down there if I'm not going to be fighting?
Other than assistance with tampering, I don't. So.
Alright, so I stay up here, keep the silence field up. You guys go down there, take care of the guys. And we get out for the rappel. And if things go wrong, we make shit up from there.
Yep.
Alright.
Actually, how are we gonna get the headsets out? Because we aren't supposed to be tampering them with them here.
Right. Well, you could just climb up with the headsets in tow. Or the NIMS. We can just store those in hammer space, right? Out of character.
No, you're going to have to, like, carry them. Because you're carrying entire boxes worth of them.
Oh, okay.
Should we use, like, these guys anyway?
Carmen sells them for cash and then buys them
Do you
back.
ever, like, vagabonds?
Sorry, what was Cryo saying?
Carmen sells the NIMS for cash and buys them back.
Obviously, destruction would be easier, but it's not really what we were asked to do, so... Could... Would it be possible to bring them up over the rope?
The cases?
Like dragging the NIMS up the rope that we were
We could just use the harpoon as a pulley system.
Right. Wouldn't we need multiple for a pulley?
I can lose mine as well.
I'm pretty sure you can make a pulley with one rope.
True. Alright, so we have Alicia doing that, and then... Okay, is there any other steps we need to take in this plan? So, Alicia makes the silence field, you guys break in, take out the guards, or just steal the stuff, we pull it up, and then we make the jump, I guess? That's a pretty big jump to make.
It'll probably be fine.
Yeah. I'm a cat. I land on my feet.
Right, one of you will be carrying the boxes.
And apparently Carmen is canonically trans, which also means, air
That's
dancing.
hard.
Oh yeah. The trans jump.
Hmm,
Wait a minute, I made her gender fluid.
Damn.
good
Well,
for her.
Maybe
That
she
means
just
you get the
inherited it.
frame perfect gender parry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Am I gonna have to design a fucking gender parry?
True,
Maybe.
so true.
I'll fucking do that later. She needs a fucking base anytime anyways, so...
Yeah. Anyway, so that sounds like a plan. Is there anything else we need to cover before we begin?
I don't think so.
Nothing's coming to mind. Oh wait, what about like that? Should we be worried about like driving out of here?
We have a getaway
That's-
driver.
Yeah, that's Drolian stuff.
Okay.
Okay, everybody ready?
Believe so.
Okay. Alicia makes the silence field. What sort of upkeep and setup do we need to do? I'm willing to dedicate as many actions and stamina to this as we need.
For upkeep, probably like it's probably gonna be like 3 stamina around, and you're gonna have a -3 to all war swords up.
Okay.
-3, maybe -4 to all wars. It really depends. You're gonna be kind of very, very hindered, especially in
Right.
combat.
That's why I'm staying up here.
Yep.
Alright. She heals to full as we begin. Plus 1 more. Someone break the glass.
On it.
We can't just open the fucking skylight.
Can we? It's
You
locked,
probably
isn't it?
could.
Let's just fucking open the skylight and not
Wait, yeah.
cause more sounds.
So someone stops Nyx from firing. They open the skylight like normal people, throw the harpoons down in silence.
Sophie fucking
Alright.
stops the bullet in midair with momentum bullshit and gives her a look like, what the fuck are you doing?
She fucking Star Platinum catches it.
They said to break the glass.
No, that one's on me. It's fine though.
We could just open a fucking skylight. I've been through
Alright.
buildings like this before.
So you all descend onto the inside.
Yep.
Yep.
You enter into the warehouse, which is fairly dark, but otherwise, pretty standard for a warehouse.
I should note, Alicia's still on the top, like looking in.
I figured.
I wanted to make it clear. Just
Yeah, probably mark her with something in case
yeah,
we forget.
I'm trying to figure out what the feather works. Yeah.
Yeah, drop down.
Put your vaccine. Put. Alright. There doesn't seem to be anybody nearby yet. The taskmaster says, talking to the 2 men here.
Let me know when like a turn passes so I can start ticking down stamina.
Alright.
Alright.
Quick. I'll let
What
you
should
know,
we
yeah.
hit first?
Are we going to need a type of initiative for this or not?
Once combat starts.
Okay, so otherwise, storage crates in that case, I think we start there.
Sure. Start from the top.
Yep. If I remember correctly, one of these pages has something for lockpicking. Or at least getting into things that you really shouldn't.
That would be Naoto.
Yeah, I was pulling that up. Which kind of ish. If you want to count it as an investigation.
+2 to stealth checks is very useful in this scenario.
Yeah.
Besides, you can switch as a bonus action.
Yeah, so easy enough. Either way, attempt the lockpicking. I imagine we're counting it as stealth and or investigation in this case.
Yep.
Alright, in which case I'm just gonna take a +3 for this. Okay, I'll see.
It's too bad you didn't have your Naoto shirt on a page for when you fought Holmes.
God, yeah, it would have been great.
You managed to you're fiddling with the lock, and You manage to pop it open, and you open it, and you open the inside to see what looks to be, gray crates.
Are they labeled in anything in particular?
No, they have no labels on them.
Okay, I think we have to start like breaking open into these.
Next, you start on that one for the time being. I imagine Sophie has that one covered. I can start with the lower one.
Yeah,
you
Sophie's
said-
gonna try to get the middle one open.
Okay.
Yeah, just get the crates open for the time being. I'm going to handle the lower storage crates.
Sophie is awkwardly trying to pay off the lock to get it to open.
Do I need to give a check to pass by and do the fucking lockpicking?
Yeah, probably. Also, for the record, Nix, you crack open the crate just barely. Hey, you check the crates and they have nothing of value in it. It's just like fish.
Nothing
What
of
kind of
value.
fish?
You say to Nix.
Next grabs a finger of anchovies and bites it beneath her hat.
So, alright, no, where the fuck did Carmen? Why are you over there?
It was literally passing by to do the lockpicking, as I said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was going to the other one because this is out of sight of the soldiers that are on the side
Fair
here.
enough. Sophie, you're not doing too well with opening the lock, even with Jenny's help.
She's trying to hand it a gold bar.
I guess if you hit it hard enough.
Alicia just like quietly whispers down, Sophie, locks don't take bribes.
You open the you manage to open the quick compartment and you find there seems to be not a whole lot inside. There's just what looks to be holy fucking shit. There are a lot of gold bars. At least they seem to be gold bars.
Is there just a ton of gold bars in this crate?
That's what it looks like.
Is this just what the Carillion economy is?
Carmen goes in for a second. Fuck.
Sophie stands behind you menacingly.
Carmen looks behind. That's what caused her to fail the roll and like hit her head on something.
Guys, what are we doing?
I imagine this is like in hand signs or sign language or something.
Whispering.
Stealing all the
She's running low. She's been handing out gold bars to everybody, so she has taken all of them.
Carmen,
Gold bars are in here.
Twilight, as you're stealing all the gold, one of them seems a bit squishy. Wait a minute. These are chocolate gold bars. They just look like gold bars, but they're actually chocolate.
Why is this in a warehouse?
People keep weird things in warehouses.
So Sophie is notably disappointed.
It's like one of those like places, like where you can like pay to keep stuff in. That's open to the public.
I imagine you closed the crates behind you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just need to get into the second one proper now, and we should be good. And that's assuming that one even holds any of the Nims. In which case, I don't think I actually heard their name ever properly, so I'm calling them Nims.
They are NIMS, yeah. You just,
Yeah.
that's the shorthand.
I said Neuralink before, but it's NIMS.
Can I shoot the lock?
Don't shoot the lock.
Oh, shoot, lock.
Nyx points her gun at the lock, and the other two put their hand down.
No. You could. Alright, you managed to lockpick it open this time. And inside you see what looks to be an entire shipment of Nendoroids. There's like a shit ton of them just bubble wrapped.
Carmen looks at this, looks over to Sophie. Are you going to want these?
It's the Ninderites up.
They are figurines.
Sophie will take a couple of them, but not an absurd amount.
Okay, you managed. You just put like a few into your cloak.
I guess Nix will grab one for a souvenir.
Okay. They're all various fate androids.
You realize how valuable those are to many people.
They're like $60, yeah.
They
go
block
for
it on
much
this
higher. They go for much higher nowadays, apparently.
Our money is infinity.
Alright. So I guess
So-
it's time to...
Yep, now
Check
it's searching
shelves.
the fucking shelves.
Hmm.
It also means we have to steer clear of the soldiers. This also means, hope to God, that this is manageable.
Hey, like... What are these? Like... Bags? Or boxes?
What? Oh, what bags of boxes?
Oh, these.
I do not see what you're pinging.
Okay. The upper right shells, what are those? Like,
Like these?
yeah.
They're like cans. They're like big cartons.
So they're probably not in there.
Hmm. So it's like,
Wait, doesn't Caliburn have like a detection system?
these.
Would that work on the NIMS?
What?
Caliban's thing was they could like see the energy signals of people. So like Coleman had the same energy thumbprint, and so they could kind of tell it. They kind of tell it like,
Okay, so it's not really useful for this.
yeah.
Unfortunately. So people split up, start searching the shelves this time.
Sounds about right.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take the middle one outright then.
Let's
And
see,
hope
which
to
one should I
God-
take? I'll take this one then. I checked
These
the boxes.
Are these labeled with anything? For like either
They
side?
have a red label that just says GA on it.
Gee. Well, that'd be Granddad Alliance, which would... Which one? Possibly. She's gonna, like, take one of them down, take out her backup knife, and, like, sort of slit it open.
They're fairly heavy, but as you take one down off the shelf and kind of put it down and you open it, there's what looks to be some heavy bubble whacking and packaging on the top.
Might as well rifle through that the best you can. Because these are all separate NIMS, Jesus
And-
Christ.
And underneath, and on the very end, and once you get to it, you see stacked in the bottom what looks to be around 4 or so black mat headsets with various wires running out of them.
That'll be it then.
There are 9 boxes in total of these you see.
Oh.
And
Did I
this
check-
is what we're looking for, correct?
Yeah, these are what we were looking for.
You
What's
hear
like
over,
our...
you hear over your head. You hear over your headset. I think you. I would imagine you found them by now. I'm going to. The boxes they're in. At the very bottom, there are little security chips. You must dig through and toss those out. If you take the boxes out, it will sound the alarms. With those chips still in them.
Right.
Alright.
So, go to the boxes, take out the chips, and then we get out. Right. Which, I mean, that's a lot of checks to get to take them out.
Sophie has been awaiting for the guards to move again before she goes and investigates the half row.
So generally, Carbon and Nick's rifling through the boxes, trying to take out the chips. Is that what we're coming for the next bit?
It would seem so, unless your allies come to help you.
Okay. Can I check, like, these boxes, or... Do I know, like, that Carbon, like, has the right...
I'd imagine Coleman would have told you somehow.
Okay.
One per box, probably.
Alright, so let's split that between this. I do have probably bonuses on messing with this stuff, but don't want to. Then again, I can just switch the Zeiss, and that'd be an overall +2.
So if you hear footsteps behind you,
Uh-oh. Dash through the boxes.
okay, dash through the shelves the other side.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm just gonna switch the Zeiss
I'll let
gauge.
you roll for your stealth here with a +1.
Can Alicia help somehow?
Can you see the situation going down?
So she's standing in this area. She probably would have shifted over here once the party moved. I think that's a reasonable sight line.
I'll let you try and help. Yes. Also, take 5 costs by now. 5 ticks.
So, as Sophie's doing this, a mosquito, flies into the guy's face, flies in front of it, and goes to his, to this direction, away from Sophie.
Fucking bugs, he says as he looks towards, starts swinging the butt of his weapon towards it.
Naturally, it's dodging like a motherfucker.
Yeah. He sighs as he goes over. Sophie, you're safe right now.
Let's see.
Jesus Christ.
Can we communicate with Sophie? No?
We have your pieces.
Okay. Yeah, then we'll tell her we got the stuff.
You're having a little bit of trouble finding the pieces. Next, you can also roll, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that.
When you're draining Alicia's stamina, are you factoring in her regen?
Yes.
Okay.
What happens on that one for checking these?
As you're going through the boxes, as you accidentally break one of the headsets.
Okay.
You do have extra effort. Now would be a very good time.
I mean, didn't they say we could break some or lose some?
No.
Okay. I guess I'll reroll it again.
You're having a little bit of trouble as you're going through them. It's not gonna cause anything, but it's just taking more time.
Alright.
Did I re-roll the 3 that I was doing then?
Yeah, we will.
Okay.
Sophie will assist with more
Yeah,
more boxes. How many checks do I roll?
Jesus Christ!
What the fuck?
All 3 checks, by the way, Sophie. But also, Corman, these 3 boxes are now de-chipped. They're they're small black and red chips. They're at the bottom taped on.
Got it. Question: do I get money from any of those fucking robots?
Probably not. But
Damn.
Twilight, since you rolled a nat 20, you managed to de-chip these 3 boxes as well. That means there's 3 boxes left unchipped. There's 3 boxes left chipped.
Okay, I'll roll for those. We'll spend the effort for that.
Buddy. Do you want me to try to?
Yeah, sure. I don't think I have the chops for these. I was never a techie kid.
It's just replacing Nix's fucking.
Dun dun dun.
I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Carmen fucking switches pages again for the con man and just proceeds to Celeste air dash out.
Also managed to de-chip another box. As
All
these
the
guys
boxes
pass
are
by.
Fuck.
Also,
probably
would love
should
to
eat.
spend a fuck ton of yellow to just get these guys out of there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just log out of the
Drag
way.
Alright. Just however far they need to go and tell me how many spaces that is. And I'll subtract
Thankfully,
it.
Thankfully, the good thing is that you're all in like vaguely stealthy clothes, like gray.
Yeah, they just might think it's like a weird eye blur or something for a
And
moment.
16 turns, so she starts with 48 yellow. I would assume all of the guards are sharing a turn, so that would be
Yeah.
16 blue and 16 red. So how
Hey.
much yellow do I need to spend to get these two out of here?
Probably like how much do you have?
48.
You'd probably have to spend like I don't know, like 20.
Okay. As
It's
you
gonna take.
two feel like a tug, and suddenly between moments you're just over here now as a flash step is forced upon you.
Hey,
The taskmaster up there.
A little thumbs up appears in front of you.
Does it seem like you noticed us? For the time being, we went for them in the past, then grab the boxes and go.
hey, Elroy. Yeah? Did we leave the boxes off the shelves?
Shit.
Fuck. We gotta fix that before the fucking boss notices. They start putting the boxes back on the shelves and closing them. Shit. If you saw we like knocked them off, we'd be so fucked. They're preoccupied right now with putting the boxes back on the shelves, giving you time to escape for the moment.
If for them to pass, then we take them and go.
Okay, okay. Alright, that's good. Back to the patrol. Assholes! You're out of fucking line! What the fuck are you coming from down there? You're supposed to come from over here. Sorry, but don't be sorry. Get your asses back in gear. Go! Says groaning as he points them. And they whimper and follow. Go! Jesus fucking Christ. With sorry excuses for men.
Alright, now
Okay.
that they're out of eye shot, we go back.
Yep.
Most of them are de-chipped already, right?
Yeah, there's
We
like
covered
2 left.
all of them, I think.
Sophie's going to begin the process of moving them out, so just like they did the job of closing them for us, so just grabbing one off the shelf, moving it to the harpoon and sending it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Next,
So-
we'll try again with de-chipping.
I think we de-chipped all of them already, is the thing.
No, there's 2 left unchipped over here.
Okay. Shit.
I mean still chipped. Fuck.
Yeah, Nick's just do something else.
I give up. I give up.
Just
You're
start
doing
moving
Carmen.
Done.
Can I hide on the shelves if the guy comes over?
You can try.
Okay. Alright.
You managed to de-chip another box. There's 1 left still chipped.
Why is this one in particular so finicky?
What?
Oh.
Alicia, 3 turns have passed. Take 3 more costs.
Right.
So what should I roll to get these, like, up?
Just strength.
Is that a number?
No, not in particular.
Okay, then.
Assuming those soldiers are about to potentially see me, I do have something. Which I think Zeist has a fucking advantage anytime.
Yeah. Just in case it wasn't self-evident, Alicia's like putting the boxes behind her to make sure they're,
Zeiss does go invisible if he's far enough away from people for a while,
Yeah, and I think the perceivable shard lets him disadvantage for a moment.
You bounce off of nothingness. You bounce off of like the air or whatever. Like shit.
Okay, so just as they're passing by, just fucking sonic spring upwards.
Hold on, let me roll for like how much they care about the job. And that was a fucking 4. They do not notice as you just spring up. It's a very half-hearted spring, but they don't notice.
And this is why you don't use shitty people as bosses.
Alright. How many boxes does Nick
4
set up
out
with that?
4 out of 9 boxes are sent up, but they are heavy, so you have to like carry them. They're heavy enough to like knock your movement out of 2 while you're carrying them, so it's a slow process.
I would recommend re-rolling that.
This one in particular is apparently so secure.
You managed to get the. You've spent enough fucking time. You get the chip. I'm being merciful.
Thank you. And Carl will just take these 3 and go, if possible.
All 3 boxes?
I'd say like 1 or 2, maybe.
She is in Zeist mode.
That is true. You can carry like 2 boxes, but not 3.
Alright, yeah, I'll just take 2 for the moment.
Okay.
Nick will
6
probably
out of 6 out of 9 boxes with comments are now sent up. You have 3 left.
Nice.
Okay. Oh,
Alright.
nice.
That's
I guess
me
she
for
sets the rest of
7
them
out
up.
of 9. Yep, 7 out of 9 boxes are sent up.
Okay.
Oh, Sophie's also sending up boxes. I rolled a 14.
You're all the way back there, aren't you?
Oh, we forgot to move.
Either way, one box
probably
is left
split up.
unsent. 1 box is now left unsent.
I'm just wondering, but what does that one mean for this?
That you should probably re-roll.
Yeah, I know, but I
Yeah,
kind of
if-
want to know what would happen.
It would clatter to the floor, making a lot of noise. Wait, no, fuck, the
Okay.
science field, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I was gonna say.
Yeah, fair enough. It would not. Also, you're taking 5 more cost deletion.
Oh, alright. 5 more turns have passed.
Alright.
Man, Molly Blind F must be fucking busted in Psycholia. The silent
Jesus,
bubble costs
assassin.
that much stamina.
Well, to be fair, Molly keeps it like in a small zone around herself. Alicia's doing the whole fucking zone.
Yeah, it's a blanket, I'd imagine, like, over this half of the warehouse, so it's very large.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
With
Yeah,
that,
it's
with that, the final box is sent up.
Alright.
Sophie climbs the harpoon to escape.
Nyx will do the same.
Wait, suddenly you hear, "Hey, boss. What? Are we supposed to have empty shelves near the middle here?" What the fuck are you talking about? Hold on. Yes, the blue moon.
Carmen just goes up.
Alicia's going to make illusions of boxes there.
Just fuck with them the whole time.
As
She
Blue
wants
Moon
to make
Taskmaster-
illusions of where the boxes used to be, like everything's normal.
The Taskmaster approaches. Also, Alicia, spend like 3 costs since you're already straining yourself.
Oh, absolutely.
And we'll find how convincing they are.
Alright. 1d20. Let's try to get that better.
Okay. You could just spend 3 to make that a 16, to be fair.
That's probably a better idea. So that's a 16 now.
Yeah, they're convincing enough. Like, you wouldn't notice unless you were giving them very high scrutiny. The fuck are you talking about? Though I hear you fucking morons. What, do you not know what box looks like? Do I have to adjust your headsets? Are you trying to get out of fucking work? No, boss. We get back to fucking patrolling right goddamn now. Okay, boss. They get back to patrolling. Fucking morons. Morons, clowns, idiots, and the deaf and blind is all I fucking see these days.
The blind and deaf?
What are you standing around for? Oh, sorry, boss.
I guess we should, like, roll to get up.
Oh, I thought you were already up.
Yeah.
I
we
wasn't
declared
exactly
we were going
sure
to climb
about
up, but you never acknowledged it.
Yeah.
You climbed up, that's why he walked right. He's not so blind and deaf to walk right past you. Like, that would be funny, but no, but you,
Yeah.
I knew the
He's
stuff.
not that bad.
They're not two eyes.
If those are two eyes around, so you could say, I am a shadow, I am not here. You'd be like, what the fuck? Where did they go?
I'm over there.
Just walks past the person wearing the most fucking garish red cloak imaginable.
Okay, guys, I think we
just,
should get these to the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, you now have 9 very heavy boxes on top of the warehouse, and you gotta get them down a 30-foot wall and over a 15-foot fence.
Right.
Hey, guys, I think I have an idea. Let's get these guys at the, like, fence.
Can we
and
go
then we
back
can-
to the looking at the warehouse map instead of the inside map so we can I'm dumb. I thought it was a different map for a second. Alright. It's a pretty big distance.
We can at least move them over here and then, like, come up with something.
Yeah, let's start by getting them to the edge, and then... Let's see, distance between... is 12 squares. I could maybe get one box down with all the energy I've built up, but with all 9, that's going to be a lot.
And I know I can carry multiple of them just thanks to...
I can probably do the same.
You have decent strength. I have basically soul steroids.
Would I be able to use kinetic imbuement to give someone like Featherfall?
Probably. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. That makes sense.
I will do that to Carmen then. Carmen, you get Featherfall. Never mind. Actually, I'll just... There we go. You get Mega Featherfall.
You know what? Carmen and Nyx get Featherfall, in fact.
Alright. You two keep that. I'm gonna keep
Also,
the box thing up.
Are you keeping the Are you keeping the silence field up?
Well, there's no reason anymore, considering we're out of the area.
Okay,
We've closed
see,
the
so-
spotlight, all that.
Yeah. So you'll just take like you have no regen because you're just
Okay.
keeping up the
Yeah.
box illusion.
So let's just gonna I'll get to you guys after we're done with after you've gotten the boxes. Give me some kind of signal and I'll get to you.
Right.
In most manga and anime, this would signal Alicia dying horribly.
Now carry 2 boxes, head back down, and just keep going from there. And Carmen let the guys know on the headset. Come out towards the fence. We have the boxes and need some mail transporting.
Roger that.
Oh. Okay. Alright. I guess I'll just keep moving next then. Do the boxes come with us, or...?
This box is meant to come with you. Hold on.
Yeah, Carmen will just alert them to incoming and just toss one of the ones she has over the edge towards what she assumes is the nearest guy.
Also, by the way, coming back around.
What? Sorry, what? Static took over your mic for a sec.
Coming back around.
These guys. And Alicia is a bit busy at the moment, so if y'all could,
Fuck it, Sonic up B again.
Just fucking jump up. Next, are you gonna do anything?
What can she do?
what
She
can you
has
think
stand
of?
up.
What? Stand off.
So
There's
this is a
also,
bit
like-
of a bullshit idea, but I would like to throw it out to the quorum, I suppose. Is Nyx's ability is terrain manipulation? Could she just
Yeah,
make a hole in the wall?
I was gonna ask if I could use, like, Underheld to, like, move stuff around.
I'm not sure. It's a bit of a stretch considering your current power level. I'm not sure. At the very least, though, it's easier to get over the wall because it's not slanted towards you now.
Okay.
If you guys could find a way to like get the boxes over, the guys on the other side could catch them.
Oh, so we don't need to be careful with them?
I mean, you need to be careful enough, but like if they're caught and not slammed and not thrown onto the ground,
Right.
you do have 5 guys waiting in the wings here.
Yeah, with what Carmen just did, she is like springing over the wall a bit and like pushing the boxes over, I would think.
Right.
That way there's ample time for those 2 guys to catch them, and then she can like come back down when the soldiers have passed by.
Okay, these 2 guys catch the boxes.
Right.
Okay. Can I roll
You
for,
know, we
like...
could- You can make this
Getting
pretty
boxes?
efficient by just having Sophie drop it down this wall and having one of you 2 catch it.
These 2 guys are passing by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
You could try hiding behind the box, I guess, next.
Alright.
Metal
I
Gear
hide
Solid
behind the
reference.
box.
Okay, hold on, let me
Right.
see how much they care. Hold on. Ooh, that's a 19.
Yeesh.
Hey, is this supposed to be a box out here? I don't know. Were they like transporting stuff? They start moving towards it.
Okay.
I have gotten tempted for another bit of just dropping down on both of them, but that caused so much fucking noise.
I don't think Nyx has anything that, like, will help here. Oh, wait. Can I, like...
There's just like a
What
piece
does,
of
like-
metal up here.
What does... Can, like, Underhell make, the ground black? Or, like... Can it make it the same color as Nyx? What Nyx is wearing? Clank? Clank?
Clank, you there? Ah, she exploded. Unfortunate. Alright. I was gonna ask if Alicia could see this, because... I mean, I'm burning stamina like crazy, but she's got plenty.
I'm back.
Okay, can Alicia see this from where she is?
Probably yes. If
Uh,
not, like I imagine somebody could have whispered over the headset. Maybe Sophie.
Right. Okay. Do you have any ideas, Lob, or should I save you?
Well, I was asking about, like, what does Underhell do, like, to the terrain?
It's like black and hellish.
Okay, so it's not like I could just duck down and pretend I'm part of the ground.
Is there like a metal pipe on top of this building? Can I just drop a metal pipe off the fucking pipe drop sound effect?
Probably.
Alright. I will grab a metal pipe and chuck it at these police officers.
Okay.
Or like at the ground behind them. What did I
Alright.
roll for that?
More like strength, D20.
12.
That's good enough. It lands behind them. Pipe sound effects as they turn around. What the fuck? Look at the pipe. It's a metal pipe. I know that, dumbass.
Alright, while they're distracted, Alicia would like to make the box and Nyx invisible.
Okay.
Oh, I was
How much?
thinking of like using this to like repel. Nope.
Yeah, no, Alicia's plan. Okay, how much extra do I need to spend on that?
How much stamina you mean?
Yeah, how much do I need to spend? Since
Probably like 3 or so.
Okay. As the box and Nyx both turn invisible while they're looking away.
They turn back around. What the fuck? What's going on? They're very... Man, let's just fucking get back to our patrol already. I don't want to deal with this shit.
Question: has Carmen just been in the Sonic upbeat pose for like several minutes while this is happening?
Probably. You
Should
think
I
this
roll
place
for
is
how
haunted?
hard she comes back down?
Maybe. Yeah, probably. You think this place is haunted, man? I don't know. Maybe it was like haunted by the specter of like a sailor. Why would he drop metal bars on us? I don't know.
You roboted a bit. Haunted by a ghost of a what?
Sailor. Maybe this place is haunted by the ghost of a sailor. I don't know.
Sailor.
Why would he drop
Alicia,
metal bars on us?
Alicia, make an illusion of a ghost of a sailor.
Nyx is having a hard time getting up.
Quietly in their ears, the sound of drunken sailor plays for a few moments.
No
They
less Carmen.
look around frantically as Carmen comes back down.
Keep a note. She is in the first mate page due to having been using her harpoon a bit.
Worth noting is Carmen should have Featherfall still, I think.
Oh right.
Oh yeah. You'll find
With
it.
the harpoon, though.
What the fuck is going on? I don't know. There's a sailor around here. We gotta find him.
Carmen comes down. Carmen comes down. Her fall is silent. The harpoon falling next to her isn't.
You dropped the harpoon with you?
Fucking Sonic upbeat switching into first mate. You think you wouldn't panic a bit when you realize you've been up there longer than you should have?
You can just say you have a hold of the harpoon. It's fine.
Alright, I just wanted to scare the shit out of them.
They have
blow your cover.
What?
And blow your cover as well.
Yeah, no, that's what I was worried about. Is like, the bit is funny, but not that funny.
Yeah.
You see Sophie gesturing at you from the top of the building. She wants to drop a box down into your arms.
Nyx will try to rappel up the wall again.
Carmen comes back down is going to move to get another one of the boxes.
Manage to get on the top of the concrete fence with your box if you wanted to drop it down.
Yeah, I'll drop it down.
They grab the box and ferry it to the van.
Alright.
Sophie drops the box.
He drops into Carmen's arms.
Can I go to the bathroom? Well, I guess I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Nice.
Okay.
I think I need it.
Sophie, do you want to drop another box or? Oh no, Carmen's not in.
She can switch back to Zeiss for this. It's just a little funnier to go with first mate for the moment.
Well, hopefully they're not going to be seeing us in the first place.
Hopefully not, but if they do, they'll see a sailor and probably turn me out. So, fine. Catching both attemptively, I guess.
You just have both boxes.
Alright, not gonna worry about that then. And she'll try to toss them over with an incoming.
Okay.
Just 2 rolls.
Yep.
8, 7.
I'd probably re-roll that 7 if I were you.
Yeah, I have the extra effort anyways.
Are you not still in Zeiss? Did you switch to...
I imagine Carmen is just switching between at this point. Because Ice for like when carrying, but when the soldiers are there, she'll switch to first mate. Since that's also her best attacking page, I think, ironically.
5 out of the 9 boxes have been secured.
And the
Sophie's
rest...
gonna prep another 2.
And the Lob went to go to the bathroom, so shit.
Right, let's...
It's slightly less efficient than it could be. I imagine the 2 boxes are dropped.
Okay, I'm back.
Nix, get over here. We're dropping boxes on you.
Okay.
Drop a box on Nix.
Alright.
These boxes are probably like 80 pounds by the way, so they're heavy.
We're Absolvers. We've probably got mega strength training.
That's what
Okay.
I'm saying. It slows you down, and that's why you can only
Yeah.
carry one at a time unless you Toji.
Right.
Alright.
Get the other 2 over.
I should put more in Underworld, since I have the points for it. But for now,
One more time.
One more time.
I think I'm down to
So
like
if you'll-
4 or 3.
Sophie grabs the last box herself and jumps down. Oh, wait, I didn't get Featherfall on myself. Actually, I'm me. I probably have that innately.
Okay, you can do that, but I just also imagine also universe where Sophie jumps down mid fall. She's like, "Wait a minute, I didn't give myself a."
she breaks her legs and makes a lot of noise.
Makes the fucking Peter Griffin. Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you grab the last box, and you manage to get down, you can just do a kinetic roll for yourself, just for
I will
Yep.
that. There we go.
The van has a lot of boxes in it now. Yippee! Woohoo!
Alright.
Alright, so Alicia, you can come down now.
Yeah, she'll spend 1, 2, 3, da. It's double for vertical, I believe, and we're like 35 feet up, so that
Yep.
would be 14. So she spends... Okay, she spends 24 red to get most of the way down, just sort of bumps her. It takes a slightly rough fall on the landing.
Okay. I don't know why you went into the darkness.
The boy.
Because it was a straight line. I suppose she could have just walked further down, you're right, though.
And Carmen
And
will just
so-
proceed to Celeste over again.
And Sophie gets the last box. Is loaded into the van. All set.
Alright.
Let's get going.
Alright.
I don't know what hit him.
That went quite
Mission
swiftly,
complete.
actually.
Oops. Do you think they'll let me keep the hap?
I can't imagine they take the hat.
Nice.
And you managed to drive off.
As well, she
And-
snaps her fingers and the boxes disappear, and the boxes in the warehouse disappear.
By the time they're noticing the boxes have disappeared, you're already peeling away in your red vans, away from the scene of the crime. Unnoticed, except on maybe a few cameras and such. Stealth mission successful.
Hell yeah.
Do we get an achievement for that?
Yes. Dun, 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 dun. You stealthed the mission. Hooray, huzzah. You did it. Yeah, you did.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
And so, you managed to, hold on. Let me pull out the victory music. And you managed to get back successfully, drop it off at the drop point, and you get back through the Oriental Gardens before eventually you're sitting in front of the Dresden again. The doll seems to be, the doll springs to life as you come back in and go, "So, that went quite successfully, didn't it?"
More than I
Oh,
expected.
so.
So,
You have denied my expectations. I was expecting a bloody gunfight and a lot of dead. This is quite clean. I like it.
Honestly, I was too.
I mean, yeah.
Ah, you want your info, don't you? Wonderful. Ahem. There's a place nearby. There's a place nearby known as the Black Lotus Tea House. Now, something not many people know is that your good friend Lucy DeMille, headmistress of the Nine Circles, has her fingers into the red right hand. In fact, some, especially the little birdie who told me this, speculate she's a part of the reason as to why, well, fallen into the state it has been. So, if you want a lead on where she is, I've heard the red right hand alongside a few strange, impish gangsters have been spotted at that tea house. Perhaps go and shoot the place up a bit, find some information.
Sounds good.
Okay, I lagged out for like a portion of that. I do apologize.
it was
There's
funny.
you said some.
Like, did my voice bug out?
My internet crashed. I got back, but
Alright, too long
It's
didn't
alright.
read. Too long didn't read. Lucy DeMille is with the red eye hand. The speculation from who told the Dresden this, she might be responsible for why the red eye hand is fucked up. Black Lotus Tea House is frequented by both red eye hand and apparently some strange Nine Circles gangsters. You should probably go shoot that place up and find information there.
okay. I was right. They do assassinate people there. I said poison, but you know.
I mean, they can still probably do that.
Yeah, you shouldn't drink any of the tea.
You have been pleasant clients. If you ever need information, you know where to look.
Yeah, let's just hope it doesn't rain.
But you know, there might be hail. They chuckle.
Oh sure, puts down her sunglasses and winks, remembering this time. Well,
Bon voyage, trainee absolvers. Bon voyage.
Alright, we get to shoot up who we dislike.
yeah, we get to beat up people who deserve it, and we got a lead, and I'd say that went pretty well. Alright.
And with that, we shall end the session. By the way, fun fact, if you had gotten in a fight in the warehouse, they did have an attack mech.
Huh.
So that would have
How
been
big?
fun.
I am a little disappointed we didn't get to see that. Wait, the pilot can't bleed?
I mean, I can't
Effective.
imagine it's easy to get to the pilot to make them bleed to begin with.
Yeah.
I'm
I
just
feel
trying
like
to figure out the logic of like, because this mech would be immune to the bleed power attack, including the pilot.
Probably. Maybe it would have to depend, but you know, either way.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We didn't have to fight it.
Yeah, but the Blue Moon were a fun group. It's funny how they're never going to appear again in the campaign, though. Congratulations on the successful stealth mission. Go ahead and each of you gain 3 Each of you gain like 4 stamina and 2 prof.
Ah, sweet.
Alright.
I'm now up to 67 stamina.
Sweet. Damn, there goes the chain of constantly adding new shit to the upgrade list.
I'll have to check
Okay,
mine.
no, Sophie's not. No, you had like 54. Like 55.
Did you say 4 stamina?
4 stamina, 2 proficiency, I believe.
Okay.
Yes.
Then I'm
Game,
next is up to 57. I'll add that. That's remaining for officer.
Yeah, after this you'd be at exactly 54.
Me?
No, I'm talking to Sophie.
Okay.
Okay, well after this you'd be at 56.
We can do the prof argument in a bit.
Are you talking
are
about
still-
stamina or prof, Twilight?
Oh wait, it's a pet?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, you meant 60 stamina. Okay.
Never mind then. Alright.
I want to blitz. So is this slow flow of stamina gain going to be the norm from here on, or
Prof gain, you mean?
yeah, proc gain?
It won't be as bad once you hit class 2. But that's when you hit class 2, and that's not going to happen until a moment in the story where it makes sense. Which is why it's slow at the moment.
I feel like this could be better executed by just not giving us a Kriegsenfang until the right story moment, but
I don't want you classing up either to class 2 because that has its own caveats.
Oh yeah, blitzkrieg and such. Well, for now, I'll
Blitzkrieg
be
and
treating
just
those.
more effects. Unless you want me to just give you prof and delay fucking classing up, which wouldn't feel the greatest, I'd imagine.
I mean,
when Sophie gets any amount of Blitzkrieg, the devil shiver.
it's true.
Yeah. I'm fine with the slow prof at least.
I don't mind either way. I just wanted to know because it would inform your future decisions. Yeah, since we're
Either
going
way.
slow, there's no reason to rush.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have a fantastic one, audience, and see you next time on Eco
Alright.
Death.